Tonight's game is produced by the IH Sports Network. No part of the audio or video from tonight's game may be redistributed or retransmitted without the express written consent of the IH Sports Network and Liberty Press Incorporated. The IH Sports Network's first commitment is to the student athletes of our community, their families, and their coaches. Find us online at ihsports.net.
School basketball is on the air. The Oneida Indians, the Scott Highlanders, with Tim Smith, Rick Keaton, and their entire broadcast teams. This is Tennessee's most complete high school basketball coverage.
Sponsored by United Cumberland Bank, Scenic Foods, El Rey, Ray's Axe, South Fork Physical Therapy, Lumber King, Potter's Ace Hardware, Salvage LLC, Highland Telephone and Highland Communications, Mark's Family Pharmacy, TNT Car Wash, and by title sponsor, First National Bank.
Produced by the IH Sports Network, high school basketball begins now.
Good evening and welcome to Oneida, Tennessee for tonight's game. Senior night here at Oneida as the Indians are hosting the Sunbright Tigers. It is going to be a good game tonight. Mark?
Yeah, senior night tonight. What a huge district game this is tonight. And also, we're going to talk a little bit about the GOAT, the play-by-play man for the last 30-plus years, Tim Smith. It's his birthday today, Kevin. He's 52 years old. And I'm proud to be sitting here beside him.
Yeah, I am too. I mean, it's good for us to hook our cars onto his engine for this ride that we've been going on for a long time.
It's been a long time, and I've enjoyed every minute of it, and I appreciate him letting me be a part of it.
I'll just go ahead and tell you, I'm going to wish you a happy birthday over the PA in a little bit, and I'm going to embarrass the crap out of it, so just get ready for it.
Well, that's all right. That's all right. All right, so we got some important stuff here tonight, though. This is a big game.
That was important.
Well,
that certainly was.
I'm thankful for, and a lot of people have wished me happy birthday, and I appreciate that. That's very nice. But this is it's the last week, and we got a big contest here that got bigger.
Yeah.
Friday night. When the Sunbright Lady Tigers went to Coalfield and lost that first district game.
Yeah.
Now, Oneida is probably not going to change positions regardless of what happens, but the Lady Tigers played 3 games in 2 days.
Yep.
And lost 2 out of 3. And, I mean, that they had only lost 4 games up to that point. So, now they lost to 2 good teams. We know Coalfield.
Sure,
is a very good team, been getting better all year long, and they had to go to Coalfield and play that game. And then they also played a very much improved Mount Pisgah Christian team, a team that's on a big winning streak that's settling some scores, teams they lost to earlier this year, and they've been on a revenge tour, and they're doing really well. So, I mean, it's not like they lost to a couple of nobodies or anything like that, but it's got to be something that is considered by Sunbright. So this is a big. They want to put a stop to it right here, right now.
Absolutely, and they, are they a contender or are they a pretender? And that's what they got to figure out. And it's always seemed like that Oneida has been the thorn in their side in the past, and Oneida's always been the district champs. It's always been tough on them to overcome Oneida. And Coach Rusty Yaden is wanting to kind of get by these Lady Indians tonight and win this second one. He's already got one at his place, but it's always a little tougher to play here.
Well, he's actually got 2. He beat us in the
he did.
Yeah, he beat us in
at
the
Christmas tournament. I forgot about that. You're right.
So then that brings into play those saying it's hard to beat a team 3 times in one season.
Yeah, I'm going to say I'm skipping past the question mark contender or pretender. I think without a doubt contender, Sunbright. I think they've proven that. I don't think dropping a game at Coalfield takes you out of that. But I do think it establishes the fact that it's not going to be the runaway that maybe we thought was possible, that they were going to be the clear head and shoulders. They can reestablish that, but it really opens this district tournament up to some craziness possibilities.
It really does, because I think that any team in this district can compete with one another.
Yeah, they can.
And they're playing Wartburg, I believe, on Friday. So, the Indians could possibly have a case to knock them down to if they could win here tonight, they could put them in second. That's a possibility. They could knock the Sunbright down into second place, where Coalfield would be in first place. So we'll just see, and that would possibly put a fourth game between Oneida Lady Indians and the Lady Tigers.
And Sunbright still has to deal with Wartburg, although they're going to do it at Sunbright.
Yeah.
On their senior night. Just a quick preview in the boys' game, Oneida is playing the other top two teams in the district this week. When they play Sunbright here tonight, and they go to Oliver Springs for a rematch on Friday night of a game that took them double overtime here to win.
Yeah, and if you remember the game with Sunbright down there, that we coming in thought that Oneida would probably handle pretty easily. No. What a ball game that was. And we ended up maybe 5 points, winning by 4, 5, 6 points in that one. Really good ball game. And Oliver Springs, double overtime thriller. That we got the victory there. So we're in store tonight for some really good basketball, I believe.
All righty, we'll talk more about Sunbright and Oneida coming up after this 2-minute break, right after this.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Oneida. The Oneida Lady Indians fixing to host the Sunbright Lady Tigers here on senior night, Tim.
And for those who may not be aware, there's some new features. Greg Bond jumped in with us midway through football season and just worked miracles.
Yes, he did.
For us at the IH Sports Network. And he continues to tweak and do things. And so something that folks may not be aware of that you need to know, something he's worked on over the past few weeks that is available tonight and maybe the last time this season, really, unfortunately. But the Highlanders are playing right now on the road. And, of course, we're getting ready to start here. If you go to ihsports.net and pull that up on your computer, if you like to watch both games, you can have both games on your screen. And below each game, the social media account, OHS Radio for Oneida, and the Scott Highlander media account, they scroll below that, and so that's just something he's working on. He told me he thinks by next year he'll have it worked where you can choose audio on whichever one you want. Like if one's more competitive or one's at a commercial, you can just toggle between the audio on each one of them so that you can keep up. You know, we've got a lot of folks that have grandkids on both teams. I think of the Garretts and the Limburgs, you know, and so you've got grandkids on both teams, and it gives them an opportunity. So tonight there'll be that simulcast, both games going on ihsports.net.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, what a job he's done. Greg Bond is he's really stepped up and taken this thing to the next level, and we so appreciate him and all the work that he's done.
Yeah, I mean, if you think it looks good, and I don't know how you couldn't think that. You know, when you watch this broadcast, we've had a lot of compliments on it, and we take the compliments, but we had nothing to do with how good it looks or how good it works. It really was nothing for us. And so, but that's Greg Bond, and he continues to work on your behalf to try to make things better as we go. So we look forward to it. This was just the first year. The regular season comes to close at the end of this. Of course, we'll be there through the postseason, but this was just the first season of ihsports.net, and it's been pretty good.
Yeah, this, you know, anybody tells you when you get into this stuff, this first year is when you work all the bugs out and everything, and we're up to this point already, so you just know the future is going to be really, really great as far as ihsports goes, and it's exciting to be a part of it.
All right, Mark, you got the standings for our district coming into tonight.
Yeah, Sunbright tops the list, 22-6, 5-1 in district play. Coalfield's number 2, 18-5, 5-2 in district. Oneida coming in at number 3, 13-12 overall, 3-3 in district play. Wartburg 9-12 overall, 3-4 in district play. Oliver Springs 4-19 overall, 0-6 in district play. Over in District 4, which we'll be facing in the region, Greenback is 13-9, 7-0, which they're having a big season. Harriman 13-7, 5-1, which we failed to Harriman once earlier in the year without Kelsey Pike. Midway 7-13, 3-3 in district. Oakdale 4-18, 1-6. Rockwood 2-19 and 0-6. On the boys' side, Oneida is 15-7 overall. 6-0 in district play. Oliver Springs 13-11, 3-3. Sunbright 14-10, 3-3. Coalfield 5-16, 3-4. Wartburg 6-17 and 1-6. In District 4, Harriman tops the list at 11-11, 6-0 in their district. Rockwood is 8-12, 4-2. Oakdale is 5-17, 3-4 in their district. Midway is 7-12, 2-4 in their district. Greenback is 4-16 and 1-6. The games tonight is Sunbright at Oneida, of course. Oliver Springs at Coalfield, Oakdale at Rockwood, Midway at Harriman.
And I'm just going to say as we go to break here that I think the big surprise in boys and girls, Coalfield. I think the Lady Jackets have been a surprise, 18-5, and Brad Jones has his Yellow Jackets playing really well at the right time.
They're certainly dialed in, and they got a big win against Sunbright the other night, one that they needed, and possibly can jump into that top spot with a little help.
All right, we'll take a break, come back with the national anthem, the starting lineup, the opening tip from Oneida High School. It's a big night in District 3A. Girls basketball coming up next. The top of the district, Sunbright Lady Tigers, and the number 3 team currently, the Oneida Lady Indians, coming up next.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
national anthem from Oneida High School as we get set for the final week of District 3A's regular season here tonight. The Sunbright Lady Tigers, Coach Rusty Yaden's team, comes in with a 22-6 record off their first district loss. That came Friday night at Coalfield. They will look to bounce back here at Oneida. The Lady Tigers have defeated the Lady Indians twice on the season in the South Fork Physical Therapy Christmas Tournament and on their home floor. Sunbright's in the road, blue uniforms with white numerals trimmed in gold. And for Coach Yaden's 22-win team, it will be Casey Newport, Holly Nitschke, Addison Shannon, Alexis Northrop, and Lindsey Brown. The Lady Tigers, coached by Rusty Yaden. What a job he has done consistently year in, year out with these Sunbright Lady Tigers.
He certainly has. He's had some really good teams, and when he got there, they a little bit in shambles. That program was, and Coach Rusty Yaden has really turned that program around.
And for the Oneida Lady Indians tonight, in their home white uniforms, orange numerals trimmed in black, and it's senior night. So the two seniors, both in the starting lineup tonight, Caroline Keaton and Faith Cross, along with Rayleigh Bush, Annalea Terry, and Kelsey Pike. Oneida's Lady Indians for Coach Marv West, 13-12 on the season, 3-3 in district play. If he gets one win this week, either here tonight or against Oliver Springs Friday night, Lady Indians are locked into third. They'll not have to play in the play-in game, and they'll be region participants.
Yeah, and the win against Wartburg put them in that position, and that was a battle. Come down to that last second shot by Kelsey Pike to finish them off, and now they're in a position, and they can't improve their situation, but this would be a huge win if they could get it.
Faith Cross and Holly Nitschke on the tip. It'll be Sunbright to control, and they'll move left to right as you view your dial. Nitschke dumps it off Northrop on the right side, working down in against Keaton to the paint, then gets it back to Casey Newport. Now around on the right side, it's going to be Addison Shannon. Shannon works to her left, pitches to Brown. Brown hands it off. Northrop falls. It's going to be tipped by Kelsey Pike, stolen by Caroline Keaton. Down court, gets the bounce feed over to Pike. Pike to the trailing Cross, worked around to Terry. Now it's going to be Caroline Keaton for three. It's going to sail long, and it goes to Oneida, touched last by Sunbright. Lady Indians, the middle school Lady Indians, by the way, the middle school Lady Indians are going to be playing for a state championship. They're in the Final Four.
They sure are. They play Friday. They play Friday night, and good luck to the middle school Lady Indians.
Caroline Keaton to work the ball in bounds, lobs it up. Rayleigh Bush makes the catch. Nothing game. Faith Cross gets the call from Coach West and now backs up on the drive. Cross, bounce feed tip, nearly stolen. Challenge for it is Rayleigh Bush. It'll be out of bounds, touched last by Bush.
Yeah, turnover for each team here. Little early game jitters. Get that out of the way and see what Oneida can do here.
Shannon into front court against Oneida man-to-man defensively. Shannon working to the right wing. Bush picking her up. Bounce feed. Here's Newport. Tipped away momentarily. Now Newport wants to drive against Faith Cross to the baseline. Pulls up for the jumper. It's good. Casey Newport.
Yeah, what a play by Casey Newport. Good movement down there off the block and gets around and makes a good play.
And now Oneida pressured all the way up court. They get it into front court. Caroline Keaton works for the basketball. Oneida down 2-0. Sunbright man-to-man defensively. Here's Annalea Terry. Terry takes the dribble. Looks at Bush, hits Pike in the paint. A trio of defenders in the area. They're going to reach in and tie this up. It'll be Oneida basketball as Sunbright brings the arrow into play.
Yeah, Coach West is wanting them to move, motion offense, wanting them to move, and they're not doing – seem like they're doing what he's wanting them to do down there.
Inbounds Faith Cross. Now Bush worked around to Keaton on the left wing. Keaton looks in the paint, nothing there, goes to Faith Cross. 6:19 ticking in the first quarter. 2-0. Sunbright in the lead. Annalea Terry with the basketball. Now Bush looking in at Cross. Dumps it in. It's going to grazed her hand and goes wayward. Picked up by Sunbright. Now Lindsey Brown has it in transition. It's tipped away from her by Kelsey Pike. Pike will take it up against Brown. Shot off the glass, no good. Rebound, Casey Newport. Newport goes now to Brown. 2 minutes gone in this game. It's 2-0 Sunbright, and Brown will bring it forward across midcourt. Brown, pass to the left side. This is going to be Shannon working against Bush. Now gets it to Nitschke. Back to Shannon. Shannon drives. Bounce feed just outside the free throw line. Brown spots up for two, and it's good. Lindsey Brown for two, and Sunbright leads 4-0. Oneida looking to work the ball in bounds, and Oneida wants a timeout. Coach West. 5:34 to play first quarter. We take the break. Your score, Sunbright 4, Oneida 0.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. The inbounds out of the Oneida timeout to Allie Smith, who has checked into the game. And now it's Cross bringing it up court for the Lady Indians. Pitching back to Smith. Oneida down 4-0 mark here in the early going. And the Lady Indians work with the basketball out of this timeout. They get it up court against the pressure. Cross looks down in the paint. Now it's going to be Keaton. Here's Pike flashing, a lot of attention to her from the Sunbright defense. A lot of good help keeping the ball out of Kelsey's hands, but now she makes this catch, picks up the three, and it's good.
KP for three. There it is. She spots up like that. It's hard to keep her from hitting it. Good job.
3 minutes in, it is Sunbright 4 and Oneida 3. And here with the basketball, Lady Tigers. Shannon working to her left. Nice pass. Brown makes a good cut. She's going to be grabbed on the floor here in a foul. This will be Oneida's first foul, and I think it's going to be Analia Terry impeding the progress to the basket. Called for the reach in. No shot on it, though. It's going to be Sunbright to bring it in under the basket.
And she went for the backdoor cut right there and had it open. Kelsey lost her just a little bit because Kelsey was going for the steal. But good play by Sunbright. Almost picked up an easy bucket right there.
Grace Shoemaker checks in. And a 5-second
nice
call.
job.
Oneida, good job defending the inbounds. Also, Rayleigh Bush back on the court for Oneida here with 4:46 to play in the first quarter. Lady Indians down one. They'll get the ball inbounds to Rayleigh Bush. Bush will bring it up the left side for the Lady Indians. Picks it up into a double team. Terry around to the right corner. It's going to be Shoemaker. Puts the ball on the floor. Back to Terry. 4:35 first quarter. 4-3. Sunbright in the lead by one. Terry's pass to Kelsey Pike. Broken on and broken up. Addison Shannon takes it all the way to the other end. Banks it off the glass. Good. Addison Shannon with the steal and the score. And it's now 6-3. Sunbright in the lead by 3. Back the other way. Terry with it in the right corner. Puts it on the floor on the drive. Through the crowd. Banks it off the glass. Good. And she draws the foul. Analia Terry with a nice move.
Yeah, Analia Terry coming off that big game the other night against Wartburg, and she goes to the hole that time. Looked like she was going to get that one knocked away, but she goes high off the glass.
Casey Newport with the foul. Coach Yaden
Look here.
Shaking his head at the official, said no way. In disagreement there. It's tied at 6 with 4:09 to play first
Allie
quarter.
Smith almost come up with a steal there.
And now Oneida returning the full court pressure here against Sunbright. They'll bring it into front court. This is Nitschke with it. Nitschke to Lindsey Brown. Brown driving. Pass to Northrop. Batted away momentarily. Sunbright gets it back. Now Brown gets it through to Shannon. Now on the baseline, this is going to be Newport. Driving, turns for the shot. She's going to be fouled here by Grace Shoemaker. Shoemaker's first is going to put Casey Newport at the free throw line for a pair of tosses. First trip to the line tonight for Sunbright. They had a foul disparity Friday night at Coalfield, as so often happens on the road, Mark. That one was more than the double-digit difference, though, on the free throws.
Yeah.
Free throw first try by Casey Newport's good.
Yeah, and this is a little different scenario than it was down at their place. They got out to a 10, 12-point lead early on, and the Indians had to fight from behind the whole time. And And we're hanging tough with them right here at the beginning.
Casey Newport knocks down both free throws. Oneida will bring it into front court with Rayleigh Bush. Now to Terry. 8-6. Sunbright in the lead. 3:40 to go. And as Pike was cutting to the basket, a little miscommunication with Annalea Terry. The ball is going to be turned over here by the Lady Indians. Coach West not happy. Feels every possession is going to be so important here tonight. And here is a near steal. Rayleigh Bush. Now she has it, and now she's fouled by, I think, Lindsey Brown. And that will be for Brown. Her first foul, team's second. A good steal for Rayleigh Bush.
Yeah, she just darted in between two Sunbright players and got a hold of that basketball. Good job.
So it's going to be Faith Cross, Rachel Elmore checking in. And Cross will bring it inbounds to Rayleigh Bush. 2-point game, Sunbright in the lead. 3:25 to play first quarter. Allie Smith with it on the right wing. Eyes the cutter. Here's the pass to Elmore as she turns for the shot. It's going to be blocked away here by Addison Shannon. And Shannon will bring it into front court down the left side for Sunbright. To the corner she goes to Northrup, driving, puts up the jumper, banking off the glass. Good. Alexis Northrup gets the 2 to go. Gives Sunbright a 10-6 lead. And now the Lady Indians with a 5-second call as they fail to get it in bounds with 3:02 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, you got to get open. You got to find a way to get open, and we just didn't. That's number 6 here in the first quarter.
Ashlyn Trent and Callie Smith check in for Sunbright. Smith will work the ball inbounds for the Lady Tigers. It's going to be tipped by Allie Smith, and she steals it, taking it the other way. Allie, shot blocked out of bounds by Nitschke, but the steal by Allie Smith and the drive.
Yes,
very
really
quick.
does, yeah.
Faith Cross going to work the ball inbounds now. Cross looking out top to Rayleigh Bush. Back to Cross in the paint. Ball fake. Drives through defenders. Hooks the shot up there. No good. Rebound Ashlyn Trent. Goes to the floor with it. Now gets the bounce feed out to Nitschke. Nitschke dribbling down court. Weaving through defenders. Pitches it out to the left side. Shot is up. No good. Rebound battled for. And we're going to have Allie Smith as she goes for that ball. She's going to be called for the foul here. That's going to be her first. Team's third.
Yeah, that's just a hustle foul. Allie's always just hustling and plays great defense.
2:38 to play, first quarter. Sunbright by 4. Callie Smith to work the ball in bounds. She fires it in. The catch is Alexis Northrup. Northrup goes back over to Nitschke with 2.5 to play in the first quarter. Nitschke working left, pass to Northrup, juggling catch over on the wing. Now Northrup pulls up for a 3. Back of the iron, no good. Rebound Trent, back up, good. Ashlyn Trent with the offensive board putback, and it's Sunbright doubling up Oneida 12-6. Here's Elmore in transition, down court driving, pitches it to Allie Smith for 3. It's going to be short. Rebound tipped out of bounds, touched last by Shoemaker of Oneida. Kelsey Pike and Caroline Keaton will check back in with 2:10 to go in the first quarter. Oneida full court pressure against Sunbright. It will be Callie Smith to work the ball in bounds. Smith gets it into Holly Nitschke. Nitschke working against Bush. Turning her as she brings it up court. Nitschke to the right side. Loses it off her ankle. Picks it back up. Bounce feed down to Trent. Trent posting on Pike. Pass goes over, and now outside it's going to be a 3-pointer up. No good. Rebound. Ashlyn Trent comes up with it. Another big offensive board. Ashlyn Trent down low. Now she hits the cutter. Callie Smith off balance shot. No good. The putback is good by Addison Shannon. That was 3 offensive rebounds that trip for Sunbright. And now they have an 8-point lead, 14-6. And here's Elmore into front court. Back out they go to Caroline Keaton. 1:30 to play in the first quarter. Sunbright flexing here in the last few moments.
Yeah, it was 6-6 just a minute ago. And
Kelsey Pike works to her right. Pass goes over to Caroline Keaton. Now to the corner, Allie Smith. Smith on the dribble. Pass down for Rayleigh Bush. Trying to save it back in as it was going to go out of bounds. Callie Smith comes up with it. Gets it to Addison Shannon. Shannon down court. Pulls up into a double team. Looking for help. Shannon. Bounce feed comes out to Callie Smith. Smith pass goes over to Nitschke. Driving the baseline. Nitschke to Trent. She's going to be fouled on the floor here, I think. On the floor. And it will be Kelsey Pike picking up her first, team's 4th. 52 seconds to play in the first quarter. Sunbright.
Yeah, they're just out rebound. I mean, I don't know that we've got a rebound yet.
The inbounds batted back out of bounds by Allie Smith.
Yep. Good defense again by Allie.
They try to get it to Nitschke. And now Sunbright will bring it in with Shannon to Nitschke. And now Northrop backing up. Northrop driving to her right. Bounce feed to the corner. It's going to be Nitschke for three. It's good. Holly Nitschke knocks down the three-pointer, and the Lady Tigers are up 11 here in the first quarter. Elmore with the bounce feed in for Rayleigh Bush, and Oneida can't make the connection.
Yeah, that's 9 turnovers in the first quarter.
Sunbright with an 11-point lead. They're slated to get the ball to start the second quarter, and they've got possession here. The inbounds is going to be taken by Addison Shannon. Working to her left, she hands it off to Northrop. Northrop out top, guarded here by Bush. Now pass goes to Nitschke. Nitschke hands it back off to Shannon. And now Shannon back to Nitschke. Sunbright looking for the last shot here in the first quarter. They've got an 11-point lead. 10, 9, 8 seconds. Nitschke works to her left. Pass to the corner. Shannon launches a three. It's going to be no good. Rebound comes off long. Allie Smith had it momentarily. Gets it out to Keaton. Won't get the shot off. That's the end of the first quarter of play. We'll take the break with your score. It's Sunbright 17 and Oneida 6.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. The second quarter gets underway with Sunbright in the lead 17-6. They have the ball. Oneida will poke it away out of bounds with Annalea Terry. 7:49 to play in the first half. Mark, it was tied at 6, and then Sunbright broke away.
Yeah, I had to open my big mouth. You know, it was 6-6, and they've just done a good job, Sunbright, of getting the ball in on the low post, man.
Here's a steal, Caroline Keaton, then a reach in from behind. That's going to be against Casey Newport. That is her second foul. So she will exit. Callie Smith will come in with 7:43 to play in the first half. Can Oneida take advantage of the absence of Newport now?
Well, we can hope so. We can hope so. Kelsey Pike was out for a couple of 2 or 3 minutes there in the first quarter.
On the floor for Sunbright, Addison Shannon, Ashlyn Trent, Lindsey Brown, Smith, that's Callie Smith, and Alexis Northrop. For Oneida, as they turn it over here, Faith Cross, Annalea Terry, Caroline Keaton, Kelsey Pike, and Rayleigh Bush.
Yeah, that was the point I was going to make, was Kelsey Pike was out in the first quarter there, and they certainly took advantage of the situation. So.
Yeah. Shannon will bring it into front court down the left side. Good D by Rayleigh Bush. Shannon to the rescue. Callie Smith comes out and then tries to pass it back to Shannon. It's batted out by Rayleigh Bush.
Yeah.
7:09, first half. Oneida trails 17-6.
Yeah, Rayleigh hounds them. She's all over them on the defensive side. And they've shot the ball really well, too. Sunbright has.
And they've gotten them a lot more shots up.
They have.
Shannon with the basketball. Pass to the left side, Northrop. Out high, bounce feed back to Shannon. Shannon's pass lob, tapped and stolen by Rayleigh Bush. Bush looking to get it out ahead to Caroline Keaton, and Lindsey Brown steps in the passing lane and steals it. Brings it up the left side. It's knocked away by Caroline Keaton. Now a loose basketball touched last by Sunbright's Addison Shannon. 6:48 to play here in the first half. Oneida down 11. They need some points. It's been a while since they've gotten anything. It was the the drive for the basket by Analia Terry, and she got fouled. That's the last time Oneida scored. A Kelsey Pike 3 and Analia Terry hitting a layup and a foul shot.
Yep, and we've not shot the ball well.
Keaton launches a 3.
Oh.
It's going to be off to the right. Rebound hits the floor, taken in by Ashlyn Trent, and she'll get it to Lindsey Brown. And Brown will bring it forward. Pass to the right side to Shannon.
When we've had the opportunity to shoot it, we hadn't shot it real well.
Shannon gets it over to Northrop, who drives, banks the shot up there, no good, taps and gets her own rebound, but it's stolen by Caroline Keaton. Keaton will take it in a run out to the basket for the layup, no good, but she's going to be fouled. And let's see who this is going to be against. I think it may be Shannon. Yeah, Addison Shannon picks up her first, team's fourth. It will put Oneida at the free throw line for much-needed points. Caroline Keaton, the senior on senior night, stands in for 2 tosses with Oneida down 11. First one won't go.
Caroline Keaton with 3 steals on the night so far. And something else, we had 3 shots blocked there, in 2 in the first quarter and 1 here in the second. So that's been something else that's been hounding us.
Shoemaker and Smith return to the floor as Terry and Bush exit. Second free throw's good from Caroline, so we got a 10-point game, 17-7. But here's Northrop with a wide open look at a 3. It's going to be no good. Rebound. Cross gets position on Trent. Now Cross looks down court to Smith. Smith to Shoemaker, trying to go back out to Smith, and it's going to be a loose ball picked up by Pike. Now Cross on the drive to Allie Smith for 3.
There it is.
Good. Allie Smith knocks down the three-pointer, and Oneida trims the Sunbright lead down to 7. 17-10. 5.5 to go first half.
And all started with Faith Cross driving to the basket and kicking it out to Allie Smith. Allie Smith getting a look there.
Nitschke's entry pass batted away by Kelsey Pike. Oneida off the turnover here, down 7. Faith Cross with it. Cross sees the backdoor cutter. It's going to be tipped out, touched last by Northrop, I believe. Oneida will bring it in under their basket.
Yeah, and Faith's seen looked like Allie Smith cutting to the basket, but just.
Now the inbounds to Kelsey Pike. Deep in rear court, the Alvin Evans inbound from the old Jellicoe days, those who may have remembered that. 5 minutes to go. Pike gets a look at a 3. It's going to hit the front of the iron, no good. Rebound collected by Ashlyn Trent, and she'll get it to Alexis Northrop. Northrop's in front court, pass to the right wing, Nitschke. Nitschke puts the ball on the floor, free throw line. Now Trent driving down to the free throw line, comes to a halt. Back to Northrop. Northrop, they work it around to the left wing. Lindsey Brown looks in the paint. Trent takes it, hooks the shot up there, no good. Rebound tipped by Allie Smith, taken by Cross. She's running out of there with it. Looks over to Grace Shoemaker to the trailing Allie Smith. And now it's Cross around to Kelsey Pike. Another deep 3 for Pike. Good, Kelsey. And a timeout requested by Sunbright. With 4:27 to play in the first half, we'll take the break. Your score, it is Sunbright 17, Oneida 13.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back. Second quarter out of a Sunbright timeout. Oneida was down marked 17-6. They've scored 7 straight now.
Yep, and that keeps them from blocking your shot when you can shoot them from that range, is what Kelsey Pike done. NBA range right there.
Lindsey Brown gets the pass. Northrop drives to the baseline, cut off, gets the bounce feed. Trent, good help defense by Shoemaker. Can't get the shot to go, but there's Nitschke on the backside going back up with it and drawing the foul. So Sunbright keeps coming for those rebounds, bringing them in. And who was that foul on? It wasn't. There's no 3.
I didn't get to get the number, but they've had a bunch of offensive rebounds and putback points. And
first free throw is no good. Sunbright will have a second one from Nitschke.
We really don't have an answer for their play on down low there.
Misses both free throws, though, and Faith Cross gets the rebound. It's a 4-point game. And now Keaton into front court halfway through the second quarter. This is Shoemaker. Eyes the mark. Now sees a lane. Drives through it. Steps to her right. Shot is up. No good. Rebound is going to be Brown. That was a nice move by Grace. Good idea. Back the other way. Shannon with the basketball. Dumps it down low to Trent. Trent comes out long. Hits the cutter. Brown can't hang on to the basketball. It's taken by Allie Smith. Pitched over to Caroline Keaton to the trailing Kelsey Pike. Trent's out on her deep. Now Pike wants to drive with a little jump stop. Juggles. Shot is up. No good. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Nitschke. And now Nitschke will bring it the other way. 4-point game. She goes to Lindsey Brown. Brown backs up. Looks left. Now looks right. Pass comes over Northrop. Baseline jumper is no good. Backside rebound. Grace Shoemaker. It's going to be tied up. It'll be Oneida basketball. Grace had position. Nitschke was able to tie it up on the rebound on the fly, and the possession arrow gives it to Oneida. It's a 4-point game, 3:16 to play in the first half.
Yeah, and I don't know if that could have been called down here, I think, when Kelsey was going in the lane, but they're letting them play.
Here the inbounds to Rayleigh Bush. It's a 4-point game, and Bush is in front court with the basketball. Rayleigh attacks the right side with Shoemaker. Puts it on the floor, goes to Elmore. 3 minutes to play first half. Now Bush back to Elmore. Elmore drives, pass to Grace Shoemaker, batted out of bounds by Casey Newport. Back on the floor, playing with 2 fouls here with 2:58 to play in the first half. Oneida will bring it inside front court, down 4. 17-13 is the score. The inbounds is to Kelsey Pike. Back to Bush. Now over on the left side, Elmore takes a look. Back to Bush, top of the key, the 3.
There it is.
Good.
Nice.
Rayleigh Bush cuts this to a 1-point game. Sunbright led 17-6. Oneida's on a 10-0 run. And here into front court with the basketball is going to be Shannon. Shannon picks it up and goes over to Casey Newport. Newport looking, wants to pass the ball. Now Newport goes on the floor with it. Back over to Nitschke. Nitschke guarded by Shoemaker. Driving left, crosses over, kicks it back out, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Allie Smith. That'll be her second, team's 6th. So next foul from Oneida will put Sunbright on the line for 1-1. 2:22 to play first half. Sunbright leads by 1. Nitschke will bring it inside front court. Looks into Lindsey Brown. Clock runs. Sunbright leading by 1. Brown drives to her right to the wing. Picks it up, dumps it down Northrop, trying to work in against Elmore. Now the bounce feed. Newport turns, sees herself open. Shot's no good. Rebound deflected. Analia Terry now gets to Kelsey Pike. Oneida with a chance to take a lead. Pike on the attack. Bounce feed down to Shoemaker. Shoemaker circling back out with the basketball. Inside 2 minutes to play. Finds Terry. Terry puts the ball on the floor. Looks left side. This is Bush for 3. No good. Rebound comes off. Northrop has it. 1 point, Sunbright lead. They've got the basketball. Northrop long down court, and it's going to be off of Casey Newport. Bush thought she could get the steal. As she extended for it, she couldn't get a fingertip on it, and then Casey Newport did, and Sunbright turns it over. So with 1:44 to play in the first half, Oneida down 1. Another opportunity to take a lead after they had fallen behind by 11. This is going to be Kelsey Pike on the right wing. A 3 sails long, and the rebound is going to be taken in by Lindsey Brown. She pitches to Northrop. 1:30 to play in the first half. Northrop in rear court. Picks up and goes over to Brown. Left side Newport looking at the 3. No, it's long. Rebound tipped away from Terry, but taken by Elmore. Elmore up the left side with the basketball. Down free throw line. Juggling. Pass to Rayleigh Bush for the 2. No good. Rebound is going to be Sunbright again. Oneida's had shots. Couldn't get them to fall. Back the other way. Shannon looks down over on the left side. And this is going to be Nitschke out top. Brown for 3. No good. Rebound is going to be over the back of Grace Shoemaker. It's the 3rd foul on Casey Newport. And Coach Yaden just got a technical as he went after the officials, saying that shouldn't have been called an over the back. And so now Oneida will go to the free throw line with a chance to shoot themselves into the lead. Kelsey Pike will shoot 2 technical free throws.
And realistically, probably should have been called earlier on an earlier play, but they got him that time, and he's still going. He's hot.
1 point game. Kelsey Pike eyes the mark. Free throws on the way. We're tied. Oneida coming back from 11 down. They've scored 11 straight, and Sunbright hasn't scored in the second quarter.
No, they haven't. And you're
My
talking.
goodness.
You're talking to turnovers.
It just hit me.
Yeah, turnovers. They've had 4. Sunbright has had 4, and Oneida's had 1.
Second free throw from Kelsey Pike, and Oneida takes the lead. Pike's got 8, and Oneida has outscored Sunbright 12-0 in this second quarter. They've got a minute to go to try to complete the shutout. It'll be Oneida basketball. Faith Cross will bring it in. Side court, gets it into Rayleigh Bush. Inside a minute to play. Bush, bounce feed goes over to Analia Terry. Terry now cross. Bush down in the right corner looking. Bounce feed, Kelsey Pike in traffic. Puts the shot up, it rolls across the iron, no good. Rebound is going to be Sunbright Shannon. 40 seconds to play in the second. And now we're going to have a reach-in foul on Elmore that's going to put Alexis Northrup at the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. Elmore picks up her first, and so Sunbright can break the scoring drought with an Alexis Northrup free throw right here with them down 1.
I believe that might have been a little bit of a makeup call right there for the technical it was called earlier.
Northrup's free throw is good, and the first points of the quarter for Sunbright happened with 40 seconds remaining. Ties this game at 18.
It just seemed like it was awful touchy because they've been battling all night, and they had to call that.
Northrup's second free throw no good. Rebound tipped out. We're tied at 18. Northrup with the basketball. Bounce feed over to Shannon. Now left side, Lindsey Brown circling back out high. Guarded here by Pike. Brown goes to Shannon. She spies the clock with 25 seconds remaining on it. And now Shannon works to her left. Guarded by Elmore. Shannon picks it up. Pass deflected. Kelsey Pike has it. It's going to be a jump ball. It stays with Sunbright. 16 and a half seconds to play in the first half.
Yep, good heads-up play right there by Pike.
Sunbright will bring it inside front court in an 18-18 game. Ashlyn Trent to work the ball inbounds. Trent looking. Lobs it in. Tipped away by Pike, but out of bounds. Good hustle by Kelsey, though, with 14.4 seconds to play. The inbounds is going to be to Nitschke. Nitschke starts right, goes left with 11, 10, 9 seconds. She pitches it out to Addison Shannon. 7, 6, 5, 4 seconds. Shannon drives. Now the pass to Brown with 2, 1. She flings it up there. No good. Rebound, Faith Cross. And we go to the half in a tie ball game. As we take the break, we tell you the halftime score. It's Oneida 18, Sunbright 18.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razak's. Razak's offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razak's has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razak's on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razak's, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Oneida as we're deadlocked at 18 here at halftime between the Sunbright Lady Tigers and Oneida Lady Indians. Taking a look at our scoring here in the first half. Sharing the scoring duties, top scoring duties for the Sunbright Lady Tigers with 4 points each was Addison Shannon and Casey Newport. Casey Newport was 2 of 2 from the free throw line, and Addison Shannon got both of hers by regular field goals. 3 points each by Holly Nitschke and Alexis Northrup, and 2 each from Ashlyn Trent and Lindsey Brown. Lady Tigers went to the free throw line 6 times, was able to connect on 3 of those. Oneida Lady Indians are led along the way by Kelsey Pike, 2 3-point baskets, and she was 2 of 2 on her free throws for her 8 points. With 3 points each, Rayleigh Bush, Analia Terry, and Allie Smith. Analia Terry was 1 of 1 on her free throws. Caroline Keaton also went to the free throw line as she was 1 of 2, and for her total of 1. As Lady Indians have improved so far quite a bit on their free throw shooting, as they are 4 of 5 on tonight, and we're tied at 18 here at halftime in our great basketball game. We'll be back to Oneida right after you watch this.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place. A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida at halftime. The Lady Indians and the Lady Tigers tied at 18. 1 week from tonight, we'll start the district tournament. And maybe giving us some insight with that will be Coach Jacob King.
What? All right.
Keys to the game.
We're getting the keys.
Okay,
the keys to the game tonight against Sunbright from Jacob King.
Tonight we got to put pressure on their point guard. We can't lose Frills. We can't lose Rogers. We want to play fast, get up in them defensively full court, and if we can control and play at our pace and not play a slow down game, I think we'll have an opportunity to win.
You forgot the most important thing.
What's that?
Score more points than they do.
That's always the number one key. Score more points than them.
If you can do like the Lady Indians did that last quarter and hold them to 1 point per quarter,
that would be nice.
I think you're in good shape.
That would be nice. We talked about putting together a full game because I don't think my team yet has put together 4 good quarters yet. And that's what we're talking about, and I talked about, guys, listen, the pressure's off. We've got the number 1 seed. I'm proud of them for getting that. But let's just go play ball, have fun. Let's see how good we can be. I'm more relaxed. I hope that's a good thing.
I'll believe that when I see it.
Now, when the ball tips up, it might be a different story. But, big week for us. I would like to finish this thing out, go undefeated in the district. A lot of people didn't think we could do that, and we've got an opportunity to do it. I'm not saying we're going to, but the opportunity's there.
All right, we're going to go ahead and take another 2-minute break. When we return, we'll have the second half coming up for you. It's tied at 18. We got a good one. We'll be back right after this.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Scenic Foods is about freshness. With meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables. And of course, a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings. As well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Welcome back to Oneida. Getting ready to start the second half of this one. The Lady Indians will be getting the basketball, if I'm not mistaken. Just want to throw out there, if you want to give some suggestions on our Facebook page, OHS Indian Radio, we're going to do some awards during the district tournament ourselves, best concession stand item, things like that throughout the year, throughout the district. Let's do that.
Third quarter underway. Oneida with the basketball. As Kevin told you, it's Caroline Keaton, Faith Cross, Kelsey Pike, Annalea Terry, and Rayleigh Bush. For Sunbright, Holly Nitschke, Lindsey Brown, Casey Newport, Alexis Northrop, and Addison Shannon. Here is Pike with the basketball. In a tie game, 18-18. Bush on the left wing with the basketball. Back to Cross. Back to Bush. Takes a look free throw or the baseline. Now they're working around the perimeter. Cross guarded here by Newport. Lady Indians being patient on this first offensive possession. And here's a cut. Kelsey Pike to the basket among 3 defenders. Puts it on the floor, lays it off the glass. She's in double digits. Oneida has the lead, 20-18, with 7:10 to go in the third quarter. In front court, Addison Shannon picks up the basketball. Pass goes to Nitschke. Nitschke with the bounce feed over to Newport, who puts it up there. No good, but she draws the foul. The foul will be against Rayleigh Bush. That will be her first, team first. Casey Newport, 2 for 2 from the line, will stand in with her team down 2.
You know, and it really looked like that this thing was going to get away from the Lady Indians there early on, and they fought back and played great defense, and started scoring some points and ended up tying it up and taking the lead.
Casey Newport, a couple of big free throws, ties this thing at 20 with 7 minutes to go in the third quarter. Sunbright with full court pressure. Caroline Keaton waves everyone off, and now she brings it across midcourt. Pass to Analia Terry. Oneida's got numbers. Kelsey Pike on the left wing. The three is going to be no good. Rebound hits the baseline and goes out of bounds.
Boy, that's something unusual, too. You don't see that much from Kels.
So Shannon will bring it forward for Sunbright in a tie game, 20-20. Addison Shannon. Now they're working around left side Northrop. Nitschke goes passing through. Here comes Shannon. Northrop puts it on the floor. Now passes to Brown, who knifes to the basket for the layup. Wow. That's kind of what we've seen Allie Smith and Faith Cross do the past couple weeks for Oneida. Lindsey Brown gets through two defenders and takes it to the basket. And now Oneida in front court. Cross back to Keaton over to the right corner. Analia Terry. Terry drives the paint, puts the shot up there, banks off the front of the iron, no good. She challenges the rebound, goes to the floor for it, and we're going to have a foul, I think, called on, well, I'm going to wait. Is it Sunbright or is it Oneida? It's going to be on Analia Terry. That'll be her second, team second, with 6:13 to play in the third quarter.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, both were going at it a little bit there.
They were scrapping there. They were scrapping for the ball, and I guess it was just, that was a walk. Yeah.
And
travel.
There was a walk. It maybe you could
move both feet.
You could maybe argue with the timing on the whistle, but
yeah.
So Oneida gets the basketball back off the Sunbright turnover. Keaton looking down court, trying to hit Bush, and now it's going to be stolen away by Newport. Tipped and stolen by Keaton back. Now she's in a trap, looking for help. What do we got?
A foul.
A foul on Sunbright. And that's going to be let's see. Lindsey Brown picks up her second. First team foul. Oneida down 2 with the basketball. 5:40 to play here in the third quarter. Keaton kicks it to the corner. Now back out high. Analia Terry looks in the paint. Now pass goes over to Keaton. Left wing three.
There it is.
Good.
Nice.
Caroline Keaton, the senior, shoots Oneida back to the lead, but quickly the other way. Addison Shannon with the bounce feed. Northrop back to Shannon on the left wing. She'll drive the baseline. Shannon's running one-hander short. Rebound, Faith Cross with it. She gets to Keaton. Keaton looking long down court. Bounce feed. It's going to be Analia Terry. She circles back out with it. Didn't feel comfortable. That's a good move. She was under the basket but didn't feel good about it and saves the possession for Oneida. They've got a 1-point lead in the ball now. 5 minutes to play in the third. Keaton wanted to do the bounce feed to Terry. Instead, it's going to be Pike driving through. The shot's no good. Rebound is going to be Northrop. Northrop up the right side with the basketball. Pass comes over. This is going to be Nitschke to Brown. 4:45 to play in the third, and here's Newport back out to Brown, who puts up the jumper. No good. Rebound, Kelsey Pike with it. Pike tries to get it out. It's going to be deflected and stolen back by Sunbright, and then a horrible over and back call against the Lady Tigers. That was neither over nor back. 4:36 to play in the third quarter. What was it?
I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't see it. Was it?
Oneida got one.
Well.
The inbounds will be to Rayleigh Bush.
That's
in a
good.
1-point game, Oneida in the lead. Bush works to her left. Pass to Terry. Now around to Allie Smith. Puts it on the floor. Bounce feed down in. Faith Cross draws a crowd. Kicks it out to Analia Terry for three. It's going to be short. Good boxing out by Sunbright. Nitschke comes up with the rebound. She'll bring it across the middle of the court. Pitches to the trailing Lindsey Brown, and she's fouled. Faith Cross accelerates into her and commits her first foul, team's third.
Yeah, had a good look right there for the shot. Didn't get the shot. They got the rebound again.
Rachel Elmore checks in for the Lady Indians with 4:12 to play in the third. Kelsey Pike will exit here. 1-point lead for Oneida.
Yeah.
Probably a quick break for Pike. She was out for a tough Oneida stretch in that first half. Now Brown lobbing the pass for Trent. It's deflected by Cross back to Brown, and she loses it out of bounds. Faith Cross with an excellent defensive play.
Yeah, excellent defensive play by Faith.
Oneida gets it into Rayleigh Bush. Bush will bring it up the sideline. Nitschke in tow. Gets it to Analia Terry. Now to Faith Cross. We're halfway through the third quarter. Oneida with a 1-point lead, 23-22. Elmore looks over to Smith. Smith back to Terry. Now they work it around to the left side. It's going to be Elmore on the drive through the paint. Running one-hander, no good. She gets her own rebound, takes a dribble, forces it back out to Rayleigh Bush. The three is going to be short, and then Trent is going to be fouled on the rebound by Rachel Elmore. That will be her second, team's fourth of the second half. So 4 team fouls on Oneida in the second half, 1 on Sunbright with 3:36 to play in the third, and I think that's correct. I mean, we're committing those fouls.
Oh, no question about it. Yeah, Rach had a chance right there, but
Sunbright with the basketball, down 1. In front court, Addison Shannon. Shannon starts to her right, now works left. She's going to be fouled here by Allie Smith. That's her third, team's fifth. Mark, 3:22 to play in the third quarter. Sunbright, all of the second quarter and most of this third, they put 5 points on the board. They had 17 points in the first quarter. Oneida's defense has been outstanding in the second and third.
Oh, yeah, and Allie's defense right there looked like she was already falling down. And
Trent can't get the shot to go. Rebound, Faith Cross. Cross looking long down court. Allie Smith makes a tough catch, circles back out, gets it to Rayleigh Bush, and now Elmore. 3 minutes to play in the third. Elmore to Bush on the left wing. She eyes the cutters. Analia Terry at the top of the key. Oneida by 1 with the basketball here in the third quarter. Smith with the basketball on the floor with it. Now back over to Elmore. And now the cutter, Terry, to the basket. She's fouled. Callie Smith is going to be whistled for this violation. That will be her first and team's second of the quarter. Analia Terry will have 2 free throws with Oneida leading by 1 and now 2 as she knocks down this free throw. It's 24-22.
Big play, and we're just cutting to the basket and trying to find somebody open. That time Analia was, and she got fouled on the way to the basket. Good play right there because she sunk both of them.
Yeah, she knocks down 2 big free throws. Analia Terry, and now this is going to be Callie Smith. Ball is knocked free by Terry. It's going to be a jump ball. Sunbright will maintain possession with 2:38 to play in the third quarter. Coach Yaden's going to get Newport back in.
And I don't know why she didn't keep going to the basket. Callie Smith had an open lane to the basket and just stopped.
Northrop will bring it in from the baseline for Sunbright. They're down 3. Northrop looking, gets it into Shannon. Now to Casey Newport. Newport at the elbow, dumps it into Trent, working against Shoemaker, banks it in good. Trent's got the advantage down there, and she's able to work it to 2 points. Back to a 1-point Oneida lead with 2:20 to play in the third. Here's Shoemaker over on the left wing. She eyes the cutters and now puts it on the floor. Looks over to Bush. She gets a look at the 3. Banks no good. Rebound is going to be Northrop chasing it out to the corner. Now she passes over to Shannon. Numbers here. Shannon lobs it down to Newport, loses the ball. Shoemaker for Oneida knocks it out of bounds. Grace Shoemaker. It'll be Sunbright basketball. 2:04 to play in the third. They're down 1. They'll bring it in under their basket. It's going to be Northrop. Northrop with the bounce feed into Shannon. Takes a dribble. Now goes to Casey Newport. Newport on the floor. Pass goes over to Lindsey Brown. Brown loses it momentarily, gets it back. Whew. Allie Smith got away with a foul there, I do believe. And it's going to be Northrop to the baseline. Good defense by Bush. Now the bounce feed Newport. Jumpers up, no good. Rebound, battle for it. Lindsey Brown touches it as she's standing out of bounds. Oneida being very physical, and
they are,
and it's bothering the Lady Tigers right now.
And you have to be with this team because I think they was more physical than us when we played them at their place. So,
minute 40 to play in the third. Oneida will bring it into front court. Caroline Keaton at the point. She's guarded here by Brown. Pass goes right side to Elmore, who puts it on the floor. Guarded by Ashlyn Trent. Elmore now goes to Kelsey Pike. Pike over to Caroline Keaton. Pike sets a pick, rolls to the basket. They lob it down. She draws a crowd, and she's fouled. So that'll be the third foul on Sunbright this half. The foul will be against the Lady Tigers' Ashlyn Trent, her first. Boy, they were quick to surround Kelsey. 3 of them in the area.
If she gets it in the paint, they're going to be on her, and that's the game plan. You got to keep her out of the paint.
Good defense.
Yes.
Minute 20 to play in the third. Now Caroline Keaton will work the ball inbounds. She lobs it in. Allie Smith back to Keaton in the right corner. Caroline will circle out to the top. With 1:10 to play in the third, and Oneida leading by 1. Keaton directing traffic. Works to her right to the baseline. Pass goes over to Allie Smith. Elmore drives free throw line. Puts up the 2. No good, but she draws the 4th foul out of Sunbright. Looks like maybe Nitschke will be whistled for this one. And it's going to put Elmore at the free throw line for 2 tosses. Rachel hasn't scored in the game. Oneida leads by 1 with 1 minute to play in the third. Elmore's free throw is good.
That's what I was going to say. These are pretty big.
Elmore will have a second free throw coming up here with 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Oneida leading by 2. Free throw is no good. Tipped, taken by Newport. She'll put it on the floor and goes over to Northrop. 2-point game, Alexis Northrop. Free throw line, pulls up, gives to the trailing Newport for a 3 in the lead, and it's going to sail no good. Off to the left, and the Oneida student section letting her know that didn't catch rim. Oneida will have the basketball with 45 seconds to play in the third quarter and a 2-point lead, and they also are slated to get the ball to start the fourth. Keaton looks over on the left side, Kelsey Pike. Pike drives baseline, loses the handle on it. And it will go over.
Oh, wow.
What are we saying?
It's
going
Sunbright.
to Sunbright.
Yeah.
Oneida fans on that side, I couldn't see, but they felt like it was touched by the Tigers. But here's Sunbright down 2 with the basketball. 25 seconds to play in the third. Nitschke with the basketball. Working left. Hands it off to Addison Shannon. Shannon puts it on the floor, drives to the right wing, picks it up, looks in at Newport. Bounce feed back out. Now Trent, her pass deflected. Loose basketball back to Trent. Trent puts it on the floor. She's fouled by Kelsey Pike. That's Kelsey's second foul, team's 6th. So Sunbright's going to be in the bonus for the remainder of the game. 7.8 seconds to play in the third. They're down 2. They'll bring it inside front court with 7 seconds. This is going to be Nitschke. She's bumped and fouled by Faith Cross. Faith a little over-aggressive there. And now Nitschke will go to the free throw line for the front end of a 1-and-1. Now she's 0 for 2 from the line mark with 5.7 seconds remaining in the third.
Yeah, and Faith, that was a foul.
Yeah, it was. Nitschke eyes the mark. The free throw is no good. The rebound is Faith Cross with 4, 3, 2 seconds. Pike is going to put up a 3-pointer at the buzzer.
Oh.
No good. That's the end of the third quarter of play. We'll take the break, telling you the score. It's Oneida 26, Sunbright 24.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. It is the fourth quarter. Oneida leads the Sunbright Lady Tigers 26-24. Here on the final home district game, Kelsey Pike puts up a 3. It's good. Kelsey Pike giving a look, knocks it down. Oneida's got their biggest lead of the game, Mark. It's a 5-point edge. And Sunbright has Newport putting the ball on the floor. She pitches back to Addison Shannon. Shannon picks up the dribble, looking for help. Bounce feed over to Nitschke. Nitschke works to her left, Pass goes to Lindsey Brown. Brown spins. Oh, and carried it.
Yeah.
Brown turns it over here with 7:22 to go. And Coach Yaden wants a timeout. 7:22 to play. We'll take the break. Your score, it's Oneida 29, Sunbright 24.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. 7:22 remaining in this game. Out of a Sunbright timeout, Oneida will have the basketball and a 5-point lead. Biggest lead of the night right here for the Lady Indians. And they have the basketball. Faith Cross will bring it in. It's batted back out of bounds. Senior night here. Kevin will have those festivities for you between games as Oneida honors their seniors here this evening. Faith Cross and Caroline Keaton, the two Lady Indian seniors, and Cross bringing it in to Caroline Keaton here, the two seniors. Sunbright's making it tough, though, and now it's going to be the inbounds, trying to get it to Rachel Elmore. Oneida unable to get it inbounds right now. Mark, you're holding your head. Can't watch?
No, I can't.
Kelsey Pike will trigger the inbounds now for the Lady Indians with 7:21 to go. 29-24, the bounce feed is into Caroline Keaton. And Keaton will bring it up court. Double team, bounce feed ahead. It's going to be Elmore spinning back out high. Elmore gets to Kelsey Pike. She hit a three to open up this quarter. And now with 7 minutes to play, Oneida leads by 5. They've got the basketball. Faith Cross, top of the key. Looks over to Grace Shoemaker. She eyes the action in the paint. Pitches it back over to Keaton. Now around on the left side, Cross puts down the dribble near the free throw line. Backs up. Goes back over to Rachel Elmore. Oneida working patiently here with a 5-point lead. And this is going to be Cross with the basketball, eyeing the cutters. Puts it down, drives the paint, and she's going to be called for the travel here as she tries to work to the basket, as we've seen her do so successfully in the last few weeks.
Yeah, she has. She's been able to get to the bucket, but they've got it kind of crammed, kind of tight in there tonight.
Now Sunbright drives to the baseline. Newport dumps it in. Nitschke's shot, no good. Batted back out. It's going to be Addison Shannon to Northrop. Back to Shannon. Bounce feed in the paint. Newport driving to her right. Forces it up there, no good, but a foul on Faith Cross is going to be her third, and it's going to put, Casey Newport at the free throw line for a pair of tosses. Newport, Mark, she's perfect from the line. 4 for 4.
Pretty good from the line.
Got 6 points tonight with 6:21 to play. It's a 5-point game. Newport's free throw is good.
Certainly not the one you want to put on the line. But they've had some success, Tim, when they've got the ball in the paint.
Yes. Casey Newport's second free throw to try to make a 4-point game a 3-point game is short. Rebound is tipped out, though. Sunbright has it. Northrop back to Newport, and now to Shannon. Shannon back on the floor. Bounce feed Newport. Draws the double team. Gets it to Northrop, who drives to the baseline. Tied up there. Goes to Newport. Bank shot. Up. No good. Rebound tipped out. Kept alive by Sunbright. Now Nitschke goes to Brown. She looks in. Newport posting. Down in the paint. Turns. Shot. 3 seconds. Newport was in there too long. Sunbright turns it over with a 4-point game right here. 6 minutes to play now. And Oneida leads 29-25. Lady Indians had trouble getting it inbounds earlier. Here we go. Grace Shoemaker to work the ball inbounds. Grace looks and gets to Caroline Keaton. Keaton is going to be bumped and fouled here. Is it Northrop?
Yeah, that was.
It is Alexis Northrop with her first, team's 5th. Oneida will bring it inside rear court. Grace Shoemaker to work the ball inbounds. And she gets it into Caroline Keaton. Got a half-court trap coming now for Caroline. She points it out for the Lady Indians. Passing it over. It's going to be stolen by Casey Newport. Newport drives down. Might have took steps. Gets it back to Northrop. Back to Newport. Baseline jumper. No good. Rebound. It's going to be taken by Nitschke. Nitschke to Brown. Brown drives the baseline. Shot no good. Rebound tipped. And now it's going to be Rayleigh Bush. In a 4-point game, Bush on the drive. circles back out, hands it off to Caroline Keaton. It's poked away by Northrop. Oneida wants a timeout. 5:27 to play. We take the break. Your score, Oneida 29, Sunbright 25.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
I hope you're right.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. Mark, the Oneida Lady Indians have a 4-point lead. Sunbright has only scored 8 points after the first quarter.
Best defensive game we've probably played all year, Tim.
Oneida will bring it in to Caroline Keaton. Out of an Oneida timeout. Keaton. Man-to-man defense from Sunbright. Keaton wants to drive and now passes over to Rayleigh Bush. Bush back to Analia Terry. 5 minutes to play. Oneida leads 29-25. Shoemaker puts the ball on the floor. Looks over on the right side. It's going to be Smith. Driving, pitches to Terry for three.
Oh,
in and out, no good. Rebound, Allie Smith comes up with the offensive board. Looks out to Analia Terry. What an offensive rebound for Smith. And now Terry drives to the baseline, circles back out, and pitches to Shoemaker. Shoemaker now on the drive. Ball is knocked away. Touch last, they say, by Sunbright. Kelsey Pike will get back in after a brief rest. Mark, a 4-point lead for Oneida with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play.
They're making it tough on us, though. I'm telling you, we're battling. They're battling. Great defense by both teams.
Allie Smith on the drive against Newport. Draws a foul. Casey Newport has picked up her 4th foul on the aggressive drive by Allie Smith.
Yeah, and she's hard to handle off a dribble like that. She's quick as a cat and went to the basket.
All right. That may have been what Coach West was looking for. Newport, the most dangerous weapon tonight for Sunbright, now has 4 fouls as Allie Smith knocks down this free throw. She'll have one more.
Guys, a while ago, Kelsey asked to be taken out. She's having some problems with cramps in her left calf.
Okay.
She's continuing trying to stretch it out while she's out there.
Allie Smith will have a second free throw here in a 5-point game with 4:35 to play. Allie's free throw.
Beautiful.
What a job. What a high-pressure situation. And Allie comes through with 2 free throws. 6-point lead, but here's Northrop at the other end for 3.
That's a dagger.
Oneida loses her, and she knocks down a 3-pointer. Cuts the Oneida lead in half, 31-28. Now the inbounds to Rayleigh Bush. Bush will bring it the other way, all the way down, lays it off the glass. Good, and Oneida wants a timeout. We'll take the same, 4:14 to play. Your score is Oneida 33, Sunbright 28.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax. Country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. How much time on the clock, you say? 4 minutes and 14 seconds. The Oneida Lady Indians have a 5-point lead over the Sunbright Lady Tigers at this point. Oneida was down 17-6 after the first quarter mark, and Sunbright has been held to 11 points in 2.5 quarters.
You know, it was a 6-6 tie, and I was talking about how it was a little different feeling tonight, and then they went on that big run and got out 11. But these Lady Indians have just battled back and took this 5-point lead. What an excellent job they've done so far.
Out of an Oneida timeout, this is Sunbright with the basketball. Northrop just hit a big 3 a moment ago, breaking a long Sunbright drought. She gets it to Trent now. Trent working against Pike. Pass to Northrop. Tipped and stolen by Bush. Out ahead to Allie Smith for the layup. Good. Allie Smith gets the 2 to go, and Oneida leads by 7, their biggest lead of the game. Back the other way, Northrop. Bounce feed to Trent. Back to Northrop. Now Newport juggling with the basketball in the corner. Looks in, lobs it to Trent, who lays it up. No good. Rebound Nitschke. Back up. It's good.
She walked.
Holly Nitschke gets the 2 with 3:30 remaining. Oneida leads by 5, 35-30. Here's Rayleigh Bush working against Northrop. Works left. Pass goes over to Grace Shoemaker for 3. It's going to be no good. Rebound is going to be pulled in by Northrop with 3:15 to play. In a 5-point game, Northrop's bounce feed down in to Newport as she turns. Ball fake. She's going to be fouled here by Grace Shoemaker. Grace will pick up her second. Newport will go to the line for 2 tosses. This will be free throws 7 and 8 for Casey Newport. She is 5 out of 6 from the line so far tonight. It's a 5-point game with 3 minutes and 11 seconds remaining.
And these are huge for Sunbright.
Casey Newport's first free throw won't go with 3:11 to go. Sunbright, remember, played 3 games in 2 days.
Yeah.
Friday and Saturday, and then turn around and play today.
You know, and you got to wonder about them legs. Now, how's that affecting them?
Second free throw for Casey Newport is no good. Rebound is tipped out, and Northrop puts up a 3. No good. Race for the rebound. Nitschke and Cross. It goes out of bounds. It's going to be a pushing foul on Faith Cross. That's going to put Nitschke at the free throw line. And that will be for Oneida. Faith Cross is 4th. And it's going to be 1 and a bonus for Holly Nitschke. Mark Nitschke is 0 for 3 from the line so far tonight in a 5-point game with 3:04 to play. She's shooting 2. I'm sorry. It's the double bonus. Nitschke's first free throw is good.
Yeah, and, we're going to have to get
4-point game.
We're going to have to get her kind of in on somebody and box them out and get a rebound every now and then. We hadn't done that real well tonight.
Nitschke comes up with 2 big free throws right there. Cuts a 5-point lead to 4. And now Faith Cross with the basketball in rear court. She's trying to get it to Kelsey Pike, and it's batted out of bounds by Sunbright. Coach West tells Rayleigh, I want you to come get that basketball. 2:57 to go, Oneida by 3. Cross to work the ball in bounds for the Lady Indians. Finds Analia Terry. Terry back to Rayleigh Bush with 2:50 to play. Cross with it on the right wing. Puts it on the floor. Then looks over to Kelsey Pike. Pike will dribble back out high, goes to Rayleigh Bush. And now Cross, 2:35 and ticking. Oneida by 3. Cross hands it off to Allie Smith. Smith out top with Northrop. Batted away. Smith picks it up. Hits Kelsey Pike, free throw line. Pike takes it up against Shannon. The shot's no good, but she draws the foul on Addison Shannon. They got it to Pike down in the paint, and she'll have 2 free throws here in a 3-point game with 2:24 to play.
It seems like sometimes we almost we make it difficult throwing the ball back and forth to each other.
I think Sunbright's the one making it difficult.
Well, I know that, but I mean
the free throw from Pike is good. Gives Oneida a 2-possession lead. It gives Kelsey 14 points. Pike's second free throw as she eyes the mark.
Yeah,
this one's on the way. Good.
Really good defense by Sunbright. You're right.
Now the Lady Tigers will bring it up. 2:20 to play. This is going to be Shannon driving to her left, hands it off. Northrop starts right, goes left, pitches to Shannon in the corner. Back to Northrop. Northrop off a pick, flings it up there, no good. And Nitschke trying to save it in. Faith Cross plucks it away, and she'll bring it up the right sideline. And then Cross will look to Kelsey Pike. She's open for 3.
There it is.
Good. Kelsey Pike knocks down the 3, and Oneida has their biggest lead of the game with 1:56 to play. It's Oneida 40, Sunbright 32.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Oneida High School. Third matchup of the year between Oneida and Sunbright. The Lady Tigers won in overtime on this floor in the Christmas tournament.
Yep.
Oneida lost at Sunbright by 9 tonight with 1:56 to play. The Oneida Lady Indians lead by 8, their biggest lead of the game. 40-32 is the score. And it will be Sunbright's basketball out of a Sunbright timeout. This is Addison Shannon into front court, working to her left, hands it off to Lindsey Brown. It's tipped and stolen by Rayleigh Bush. All the way to the other end, the layup is good by Rayleigh Bush, and Coach West gives a fist pump. He's fired up to see a double-digit lead with 1:35 to play. Sunbright bounce feed now goes to Lindsey Brown with 1:30. She looks at the free throw line. Newport drives baseline, shot short. Rebound, Analia Terry to Rayleigh Bush. Bush up the left sideline. It's lost out of bounds. Touch last by the Lady Tigers. Oneida leads 42-32. And the Lady Indians will bring it inside rear court. Faith Cross to work the ball inbounds. And she finds Analia Terry. Terry across midcourt, driving. Passes to Kelsey Pike with 1:15 to go. And Oneida leading by 10. Sunbright not putting the Lady Indians on the line yet. Rayleigh Bush now goes to Allie Smith, and now it's going to be Bush. Over to Faith Cross. Back to Bush with 1 minute to go. Now they call for the foul, and Allie Smith is going to be fouled here by Lindsey Brown. That's Brown's third. Allie Smith will go to the free throw line to shoot the front end of a 1-and-1. Allie hit a big pair of free throws earlier, Mark. She stands in with Oneida leading by 10.
Yeah, and Allie's had a big game. She's had a really good game tonight.
And Allie stands in for the front end of 1-and-1.
What a defensive effort these Lady Indians
oh
has
my
put
goodness.
together.
Smith eyes the mark. The free throw.
There it is.
Is good. Allie will have a second. Wow. Second free throw for Allie Smith. On the way and good. Oneida by 12. 44-32 is the score with 55 seconds remaining. Sunbright in front court. They pick it up. Pass goes over to Casey Newport. Newport on the drive. Gets it over to Nitschke. Back to Newport. 45 seconds to play.
Oh.
Ball's deflected. And now Sunbright's Northrop. Pitches it out. Brown for three.
Oh,
it's
big
good.
shot.
Lindsey Brown knocks down the three-pointer. And now Oneida will get it in with 30 seconds to play. Analia Terry will be fouled by Casey Newport, and that's her fifth. Newport will foul out. So, Mark, the Oneida Lady Indians will go to the free throw line to shoot a 1-and-1 here with 31 seconds to play. They lead by 9. The Lady Tigers, Mark, just Thursday night, were undefeated in the district.
Yeah. And this
in control.
You know, they're reeling a little bit. And what this does is going into that tournament.
And Aaliyah's free throw won't go.
It puts a little bit of doubt in their mind.
And now Northrop drives to the right, running one-hander, no good. Rebound Smith, pitches it back out. And now they work it around Brown. She'll fire another three. This one's no good. Rebound Faith Cross. Looks out, down court. Analia Terry makes the catch, circles back out with 10 seconds to go as Oneida winds this one down on senior night. The Lady Indians are going to win by 9 against the Sunbright Lady Tigers. As this one goes final, we take the break with your score. It's Oneida 44, Sunbright 35.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Welcome back to Oneida High School. The Oneida Lady Indians defeat the Sunbright Lady Tigers 44-35 here tonight. Oneida was down 17-6 after the first quarter of play, and the Lady Indians went on a defensive show, is what you could call it, to get the win here tonight. Right now we go to Kevin Akers with the honoring of the seniors tonight.
Pep Band. Pep Band is directed by Jonathan Elliott. Richie Cross. Richie is the son of Rick and Kendra Cross. He is a 4-year member of the Pep Band. Tanner Duncan. Tanner is the son of Brandy Blevins, and he is a 5-year member of the Pep Band. Hannah Sexton. Hannah is the daughter of Tammy Sexton and Jerry Sexton and is a 5-year member of the Pep Band. And now for the Oneida High School cheerleaders, coached by Paige Thompson. Sophia Matthews. Sophia is the daughter of Mark and Jamie Matthews. She is a 3-year member of the cheer squad. Annalise Newman. Annalise is the daughter of Gretchen Stevens and Tyler Newman. She's a 4-year member of the cheer squad. Marley Strunk. Marley is the daughter of Roderick and Andrea Strunk. She is a 3-year member of the cheer squad. Claire Jones. Claire is the daughter of Philip and Lori Jones, is a 4-year member of the cheer squad. And now for our seniors from the Oneida girls basketball team, coached by Marv West. Number 20, Faith Cross. Faith is the daughter of Anthony and Misty Cross, and she is a 4-year member of the basketball team. Number 2, Caroline Keaton. Caroline is the daughter of Ryan and Miranda Keaton. She is a 4-year member of the basketball team. And now for our boys basketball seniors, coached by Jacob King. Number 40, Ryland Duncan. Ryland is the son of Michael and Dina Duncan and Terry Slavin. He is the nephew of Ricky Slavin. He is a 2-year member of the basketball team. Number 15, Xavier Shoemaker. Xavier is the son of Brent and Leslie Shoemaker, and he's a 1-year member of the basketball team. Ladies and gentlemen, your seniors and parents and family of your 2022 senior class.
There they are, folks. And on senior night, Oneida's Lady Indians pull the upset 44-35. We'll take a look back how that happened, but first a break for our sponsors as you watch Oneida basketball on the I-8 Sports Network.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Oneida as the Lady Indians get a key district win tonight, 44-35 over the district-leading Sunbright Lady Tigers. Taking a look at our scoring for the final of the game. I'll get it right here in a minute. Casey Newport, Holly Nitschke each with 7 points for Sunbright. 6 points by Alexis Northrup. 7 points also by Lindsey Brown. So they had a good balanced attack tonight. And 4 points each by Addison Shannon and Ashlyn Trent from the line, which made a big difference tonight. 10.
Well, I was
going to
say
15.
Yeah, balanced attack, but I mean, it was the Oneida defense that kept it balanced because they didn't let them score.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just
when you got leading scorers only got 7 points. Yeah, that's your defense.
What a defensive effort by the Lady Indians.
On the other side of that coin, now the Oneida Lady Indians leading scorer, Kelsey Pike, 18 points tonight by Kelsey. She had 4 3-point field goals and was a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line. With 9 points was Allie Smith. She had a 3-point field goal, was also 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 7 points by Rayleigh Bush. She had a 3-point basket. With 5, Analia Terry. She was 3 of 4 on her free throws. 4 points contributed by Caroline Keaton, and she had a 3-point basket as 1 of 2 on her free throws, and 1 point by Rachel Elmore, 1 of 2 on the free throws. Lady Indians improved greatly in their free throw shooting tonight. Went 13 to 16 from the free throw line. We'll go ahead and take another break. Be back to Oneida right after this.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest jobs done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit T&T Car Wash in Oneida. T&T Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. T&T's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? T&T also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, T&T Car Wash, Oneida.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Welcome back to Oneida as the boys get ready to take on the Sunbright Tigers. Mark, you've got some stats for us from the girls' game.
Yeah, I just wanted to mention a couple of things. Faith Cross, senior, 7 rebounds, and you know, she made some plays, you know, there in the ball game that really helped the Lady Indians. Did a real good job. 7 rebounds she had in that ball game, where, you know, those were few and far between for the Lady Indians. Also, Caroline Keaton had 4 steals that turned into possessions for the Lady Indians. I don't know if all those turned into points, but a lot of those, yes. And another one is Allie Smith. Allie Smith had a huge
disruptor.
she was a huge disruptor. She had not only the 9 points that she had, and she hit those 4 free throws down the stretch.
Yes, absolutely.
But she had 3 steals and 2 rebounds. When she's the smallest one on the court, she gets in there and grabs rebounds, and she's all the time with hands up, knocking the ball away and changing things and knocking the ball away for somebody else to grab, and just excellent job by Allie Smith tonight.
Well, I think
another thing something I was wanting to ask you was Vanessa, your lovely, wonderful wife.
I'm aware, yes.
Yeah.
That's my wife.
What did she get you for your birthday?
For my birthday, she got me a roll of quarters to use at TNT Car Wash.
Really?
I'm not sure where she got that idea, but just between us, I'm going to hang on to them till next Monday.
Oh, yeah?
Because it's Valentine's Day.
I'm going to give them back to her.
And another roll. I'm giving her 2 rolls.
2 rolls?
Yeah, so that's how I roll.
Maybe, hey, I've got a better idea.
Yeah.
Give her the roll of quarters and maybe a $10 bill.
Yeah.
Well, wait, listen to me. You can go through the drive-thru, put the $10 bill, and get the gold car wash.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, gold,
but
silver.
my car's not gold.
No, I'm just saying it gives you the wheel shine and all that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Back to the Lady Indians. Oneida started this season in the district 0-3. Remember we talked about that.
We did.
When they played Oliver Springs, they were 0-3. Oliver Springs was 0-3, and we were saying, when was that? When's that happen with the Lady Indians? And now the Lady Indians are 4-3. They've won 4 straight district games. So after dropping those first 3, which was 2 to Coalfield and 1 to Sunbright, Oneida's gone on a run. And if they can, and they have sealed up 3rd place here tonight in the district.
Yeah.
Now they can't advance above that, but they're going to try to close out and finish the district with a 5-3 record if they can get a win at Oliver Springs Friday night, and we'll be there for that one.
And they was looking at the play-in game.
Yeah.
That's where they was going to be, and now they've played their way into 3rd place.
And which also qualifies you for the region automatically.
Right.
So that's great.
Yeah, that's a huge deal. They've really started to come together.
So now, in boys action, we have the Oneida Indians trying to maintain where we saw the Sunbright Lady Tigers with that early district lead. They had won 5 district games and lost none. Oneida's boys are 6-0, but they're facing the 2nd and 3rd place teams this week. They start with the 3rd place team, the Sunbright Tigers at home here tonight, and then they got to go to the 2nd place team, Oliver Springs. And Oneida doesn't want the same late season lull to befall the Indians.
A 14-10 team, which the Indians are 15-7 overall. 3-3 in district play, which we talked about earlier. The last time these two teams met was on Sunbright's floor, 44-37. Kevin, 7-point ball game, really tight ball game. Could have went either way.
Yeah, no, it was close in that scoring indicator too. It was a tough battle down there at Sunbright, and they really came after the Indians. So it's going to be interesting to see how it goes tonight. They got a lot of confidence on that, and they're playing really well.
It does feel like both teams, which have, and everybody's dealt with absences due to COVID and things like that, but the Lady Indians have had a lot of injury issues, and Kelsey's still not 100%, but it really feels like here in this last week that both of these teams are so much closer to solidifying the rotation so that you know who's coming in when and how that's going to work, and if there's foul trouble. I think the coaches are beginning to understand their roster enough to really be dangerous in postseason.
I think so. And they've started to play really well together, the Lady Indians and the Indians. And we was worried a little bit about the Lady Indians, especially at the start of the season. It really seems like that they're gelling as the season goes forward. and now it's starting. We're fixing to get into the tournament, and that's when it counts. That's when it matters. And I think you're going to see some upsets in that tournament. And you have to say that a little bit of doubt going into that tournament in Coach Rusty Aiden and that Sunbright Lady Tigers minds right now going into the tournament.
And that's what they seem to run into the last several years. They'll do great during the regular season, and they get in that tournament, and they seem to just kind of have some stumbles, maybe lack a little confidence or whatever, get to thinking about what's happened to them before, and seem to have some kind of issues with it.
And we had talked about it there as the game was progressing, wondered about their legs because they had played so many games here in the last little bit. But wondering if they're just tired. You know,
I'm sure that's a lot of it.
I don't know how deep of a bench. We've seen maybe two other girls coming off the bench, but you got to wonder about that too, if that's going to hurt them in the stretch.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we'll be back for the start of the boys' game right after this.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. The Oneida Lady Indians winners earlier tonight over the Sunbright Lady Tigers, and now we get set for boys action. The starting lineups first for the Sunbright Tigers. In the road blue uniforms, they've got black numerals trimmed in gold. And their starters are Cole Brandstetter, Nathan Ward, Colton Nitschke, Jonah Friels, and Garrett Rogers. The Sunbright Tigers and Coach Kevin Honeycutt, 14-10 on the season, 3-3 in district play. And so they are currently third in the district. For the Oneida Indians, currently first in the district, Coach Jacob King's team, 15-7, 6-0 in district play. So on senior night, they're going to start down in the post. Rylan Duncan and Xavier Shoemaker, the 2 seniors. To go with them, Jacob Perry, Landon Lindbergh, and Mason Keaton.
And I sure like the way that this Sunbright bunch plays. They play really hard, good defense. They'll get after you. Just what Oneida needs.
Yeah. So Oneida has won the district. There is nothing going to change that. The Indians could lose tonight at Oliver Springs and still be the district champions because there's no other team with less than 3 losses. So they've got that comfort, but they want to establish themselves as the alpha in the district and so they don't want to drop one late in the season here. Garrett Rogers and Rylan Duncan to tip it, and the tip is going to be controlled by the Sunbright Tigers. They'll bring it to front court as they move left to right, and they work around the perimeter. Nathan Ward looks over to Cole Brandstetter. Brandstetter on the drive, tied up on the baseline, back to Ward. He goes back on the floor with it. Sunbright coached by Kevin Honeycutt. And here's going to be Colton Nitschke for three. It's no good. Rebound caroms off and out of bounds, and it will be Oneida's basketball. And the Indians will bring it up with Mason Keaton. We last saw the Indians on Friday night. The Indians will have another home game that was a reschedule with Clark Range. That's going to be Thursday night. We will not have the broadcast of those two contests. And the Lady Indians and the Lady Buffaloes and the Indians and Buffaloes square off on Thursday. But we'll be back on Friday with an audio-only broadcast of the final game of the regular season at Oliver Springs. The three-pointer is missed by Rylan Duncan, and it will be Sunbright to bring it the other way. Pass goes to the left side. Nitschke now driving the baseline. Loose basketball kicked out to Cole Brandstetter. He'll put it back on the floor. Brandstetter drives to the right baseline and pitches to Nathan Ward. He'll put up a three. No, it's a two. Change that. It's a two from Nathan Ward, and it's good. Sunbright's on the board early with 6:40 to play in the first quarter.
Left him unguarded out there, and he's going to stroke that every time.
Lindbergh with the basketball here as Oneida trails 2-0. Man-to-man defense from Sunbright. Perry on the right wing looks to Rylan Duncan. Duncan guarded by Nitschke. Pass comes over to Lindbergh. He looks down in the post. Here's Shoemaker spinning around Ward. Shot is blocked. Ward gets the loose basketball and gets to Brandstetter. Sunbright will bring it the other way with a 2-0 lead. Josh Friels deals it over on the left side to Brandstetter. It's poked away by Jacob Perry. He'll take it all the way to the other end. Lay it off the glass good. Perry with the steal. Scoop and score. And now it's going to be Nitschke to bring it down court. He passes through the free throw line. Pitches out to Brandstetter on the left wing. Back to Nitschke. We're tied at 2. Sunbright's Friels puts it on the floor. Down through the paint. Dishes off to Ward. Ward back to the basket. Hands to Brandstetter. Baseline jumper. Hits the top of the backboard. No good. Rebound kept alive. Lindbergh comes up with a loose basketball after it was tipped by Shoemaker. Now in transition, Lindbergh hits Duncan. Takes the dribble. Lays it off the glass. Good. Rylan Duncan gets the 2 to go. Oneida has their first lead of the game, 4-2. Sunbright will bring it in. Friels will bring it into front court, spinning inside the top of the key. Now he delivers back out to Cole Brandstetter. Back to Friels. Friels puts it on the floor, goes over to Brandstetter, and we're going to have a reach-in foul on Jacob Perry. His first, team's first. 5:09 to play in the first quarter. Mark, you're going to Oliver Springs, aren't you? With us Friday, yeah?
Yes, I'm going to Oliver Springs.
All right. And the inbounds will be to Ward. Back to Nitschke, who drives to his left, pulls up for a hanging jumper, no good. Rebound. Nitschke out muscles, pitches it to Nathan Ward and nearly gets the shot to go, and then a foul on the rebound is going to go against Sunbright. That was a nifty move by Nitschke. He hustles hard. The foul's going to be on Garrett Rogers.
Hey, they work now. They work for those rebounds. They work for every bucket that they get. They had a couple of tries at it right there, and they was working for that rebound, but they got called for the foul.
So a 2-point lead for Oneida. Indians with the basketball in front court. Mason Keaton to Lindbergh. Lindbergh drives, pitches to Jacob Perry.
Wait.
He wanted to shoot the basketball. He elected not to, and then came back down with it. So, travel.
Yeah, and he knew what he had done.
Coach King says, shoot it. That's what he screamed at him right there. He wanted him to shoot it. Back the other way, Nitschke. Oneida surrounds him. He pitches it off now to Rogers. Rogers back out high. This is going to be Brandstetter to Ward around to Friels. Friels on the left wing. Looks top of the key. Rogers tripped by Rylan Duncan. That will be Rylan's first, team's second.
Yeah, and he's been on Jacob Perry, I know, for the last couple of weeks about shooting the basketball more. He don't pull the trigger enough, and Jacob's one of our better shooters.
I think Jacob's worried if he hits one, he'll take him out, or the inbounds is to Rogers, and he goes to Brandstetter. Brandstetter shoots the 3. It's no good, and the rebound is to Xavier Shoemaker. Shoemaker gets it over to Lindbergh. Lindbergh on the right wing, back to Keaton. Keaton on the drive to Perry. Perry for three. It's no good. Rebound, Ryland Duncan goes up, and then he loses the handle on it as he tries to take it back up for the shot. Sunbright comes up with it. And here's going to be Brandstetter to bring it the other way. Brandstetter picks it up. Bounce feed Nathan Ward, top of the key. Pitches it over to Nitschke. Nitschke driving to his right. Rips the pass. Friels, a three for the lead. Off to the left. Rebound, chased out and chased down by Lindbergh in transition. He goes over to Mason Keaton. He'll flick it off the glass. Good. Keaton gets the two. Timeout Sunbright. 3:41 to play in the first quarter. Your score. It's Oneida 6, Sunbright 2.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
Welcome back to Oneida. 3:41 to play in the first quarter. Oneida leads 6-2. Sunbright has the basketball. Out of a Sunbright timeout. The inbounds will be to Nathan Ward, and he goes back to Cole Brandstetter. And Brandstetter will bring it forward for the Tigers across the mid-stripe. Bounce feed to Ward, top of the key. They offer him the three. He puts it up there. Good. Hey, if you're going to give him that, that's a aggressive move. Ward now has all 5 Tiger points back at the other end. Jacob Perry takes it to the baseline, and Ward slides over and is called for the foul.
Well, Ward was thinking about that shot he just made and about forgot to play defense. He rushed down there at the end to jump in the way of Perry.
You got to love that for him, though.
Oh, yeah.
Oneida was giving him that three, and he just turns around and says, hey, okay.
Yeah.
And he knocks it down.
Yeah, because he didn't hit one before, and Oneida gave him that three the last time we played him. He never pulled the trigger on it, so.
First toss no good by Perry. Second toss is good.
I bet they get in his face from now on.
Perry's got 3, and Oneida's got a 2-point lead, 7-5. Trapping in rear court. Brandstetter called for a charge.
Yeah,
he lowered his shoulder.
He lowered his head.
Timeout, Sunbright. We'll take the same. 3:17 to play. First quarter, your score. It's Oneida 7, Sunbright 5.
Home improvement doesn't have to break the bank. At Salvage LLC, we have everything you need to finish your new home or to give a makeover to your existing home. From a full line of laminated and vinyl flooring to interior and exterior doors to crown molding and baseboards, start your next home project at Salvage LLC. Stop by and check out our model kitchen setup for ideas on how to take your kitchen from functional to stunning. Salvage LLC is located on Industrial Lane in Oneida. Open 8:30 a.m. until 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Find us online at salvagellc.net.
Welcome back to Oneida. Coach Honeycutt still asking about that charge. I'm with him.
I am too.
I don't,
That wasn't a very good call.
So now the inbounds, Oneida with the basketball. Sunbright's called 2 timeouts here in the first quarter. This is Keaton driving. Hanging jumper won't go. Zeb Spradlin checks in. Rylan Duncan takes it up. Among defenders, no good. Tip, no good by Keaton. And now it's going to be Nitschke firing it out of there to Cole Brandstetter. He gets it over to Friels. Friels back to Nitschke, back to Friels. It's a 2-point Oneida lead with 2:50 to play in the first quarter. Friels now to Nathan Ward. He finds Brandstetter. He puts it on the floor, hands it off to Nitschke. Boy, Lindbergh right there, and he's going to be called for the reach in here. Lindbergh will pick up his first, team's third, with 2:40 to play in the first quarter. Sunbright will bring it inside front court. Lindbergh just won't leave you alone.
No, he won't. He's like one of them gnats. It's always around, gets in your face, and you just try to swat it away, but never will leave you alone.
Cole Brandstetter with the basketball, guarded by Perry, driving to his right. Gets to the corner, goes to Nathan Ward. Ward now is going to belt out to the left. Blocked. Now here's Nitschke. He kicks it to the corner. Friels for 3. It's good. Jonah Friels. His first points of the game gives Sunbright the 1-point lead. Back at the other end, Perry dumping it down to Rylan Duncan, works around Ward. Shot rolls off, no good. It's going to be tipped around and taken by Nathan Ward. Sunbright with a 1-point lead in the ball now, 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Caden Rector, Hayden Bronner set to check in next opportunity. This is Friels to Rogers. Now over to Brandstetter. Driving to his right, pulls up for the jumper, short. Rebound, sneaking in there Friels, but then his pass intercepted and stolen by Zeb Spradlin, and it's going to be Perry. Back the other way, rips to the corner to Lindbergh for three. Shot won't go, rebound Spradlin. Back up, no good, but he draws the foul. Zeb will go to the free throw line. The foul is Nathan Ward's second. So we haven't had a sub from Sunbright to this point, but now Nathan Ward has 2 fouls. Zeb Spradlin will go to the free throw line for a pair of tosses.
Caden Rector, Hayden Bronner fixing to check in for the Indians.
Zeb ties this game at 8.
Good minutes right there by Landon Lindbergh, Rylan Duncan.
Minute 34 to play, first quarter. Second free throw from Spradlin, good. Oneida regains the lead. Back and forth battle here in the first quarter. And now the inbounds for Sunbright to Grant Sexton. Sexton in front court. Hands it off to Brandstetter, who drives the baseline. Drives into Bronner and was called for the charge.
He sure was.
Brandstetter's first, team's fourth.
Yeah.
Bronner comes in and instantly makes something happen.
He had the position before he got there. Great job by Hayden Bronner. You're right. Automatically, he does something good for this basketball team.
9-8, Oneida by 1. And here's Keaton in front court to Perry. Caden Rector, they weave out top, do the guards with it. Perry in the right corner. Now back to Keaton. Keaton kicks it over to Spradlin, who drives the baseline, pitches it out to Rector. Now back to Keaton. A minute to go. Keaton driving the paint. Now they dump it down. Spradlin turns. He's got a lane and drives to the baseline. He's going to be fouled on his way to the basket. The foul will be Colton Nitschke's first.
Yeah, and I'll be honest with you. I don't think we look enough. Our guards, I don't believe, look enough to that post. We've got some great post players, and I don't think we put it down enough in the post.
Spradlin's free throw is good. Gives Oneida a 2-point lead, 10-8. With 58 seconds to play in the first quarter. Second free throw, good. So Oneida by 3.
4 in a row there by Zebby Spradlin.
From the line. Now it's going to be Brandstetter across midcourt. Spradlin tips it away and out of bounds. And just like to watch Zeb and Hayden.
Yeah.
Really, the Indians stay active. All of them do.
They really do, yeah.
And now down in the corner, it's going to be a three-pointer from Sexton. No good. Rebound comes off. It's going to be Perry in transition. Looks over to the wing. Keaton driving the baseline. Gets on the way to the basket. Might have been contact. Rogers comes up with the rebound, gets to Brandstetter. 3-point lead to the corner for the tie. Sunbright's shot won't go, and a rebound foul on Colton Nitschke will be his second. So this Sunbright team now has 6 team fouls with 29 seconds to play in the first quarter, and they don't play a whole lot of players. Cameron Simmons is going to check in here for Nitschke. So Nitschke and Ward both have 2 fouls, 2 of the starters. That's actually the 7th team foul.
That could have went either way, too.
No, that's the 6th, isn't it?
Yeah, that could have went either way right there, I thought, on the going for the rebound.
It is the 17th foul. My mistake. I'm missing the foul. Caden Rector's going to the line for the front end of 1-1. Oneida's 5 of 6 from the line. Free throw from Rector is good. Here comes Sam Bell. Boy, we've seen some big minutes from Sam Bell here recently, haven't we?
Yeah, he's played really well. Well, number 12 brings some intensity, some fire in his play. And
second free throw from Rector won't go. It's a 4-point game, and here's Sunbright's Brandstetter with the basketball. Nitschke, the point guard, is out. Brandstetter gives it to Friels. ahead now. This is going to be Cameron Simmons, who hands it off. Branstedter's shot. Spradlin got a hand in his face. He hit it anyway. Cole Branstetter gets the 2 with 10, 9, 8 seconds in the first quarter. Keaton into the paint, pitches to Spradlin, who drives through, draws contact, can't get the shot to go. On the rebound, Hayden Bronner's going to be called for over the back. That'll be his first, team's fourth, with 2.5 seconds to play in the first quarter. Oneida leads 12-10. Sunbright will try to bring it in and get a shot off here. Then Oneida will get the ball back in the second. The inbounds is going to be to Cameron Simmons. Simmons won't get a shot off. That's the end of the first. We take the break. Your score, Oneida 12, Sunbright 10.
Forget the bucket. Stop buying those expensive car care products. For a supreme clean, visit TNT Car Wash in Oneida. TNT Car Wash features the latest in touch-free car wash technology. TNT's touchless automatic wash bays are tough on road grime, but gentle on your car's finish. These feature-packed automatics give you complete control of the wash, including a wheel brush option. Want to wash it yourself? TNT also has traditional wash bays. And don't forget the interior, both vacuum and shampoo stations available. For a dynamite clean, TNT Car Wash, Oneida.
The superior technology of fiber optics carries a communication signal that is more robust and reliable than older technologies. Connecting homes and businesses directly to fiber optic networks enables enormous improvements in what bandwidth devices are capable of delivering. Experience Highland Communications' world-class broadband, delivered over Highland Telephone Cooperative's fiber optic network to make your online experience extraordinary. Highland Telephone and Highland Communications. World-class connections with a local, hometown touch.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. Second quarter is set to get underway. Keaton brings it in to Landon Limburg. Rylan Duncan, Zeb Spradlin, Sam Bell on the floor for Oneida. For Sunbright, Cole Branstetter, Jonah Friels, Garrett Rogers, Grant Sexton, and Cameron Simmons. Sunbright's able to reach in and tie up the possession on the Limburg drive, and it will go to the Tigers with 7:43 to play here in the second quarter.
Well, it looked like they got their hand on the basketball.
Now Friels loses it momentarily, gets it out ahead to Grant Sexton. And Friels will drive. His pass deflected, but he's able to get it to Simmons. Now back to Branstetter for 3 in the lead. No good. Rebound, Sam Bell quickly out ahead to Mason Keaton for the layup. That was an excellent, that's almost like an assist.
Yep.
The way Sam got that out for Mason to be on the run to knife to the basket for a 4-point lead.
Yep, grab the rebound and then flick it out there.
Friels to Branstetter, bounce feed Simmons. Oh, he traveled. He slowed up, wanted to get the bounce feed to Rogers, but his feet slid. And now we're going to see Nathan Ward back in the game. He's out there with 2 fouls with 6:58 to play in the first half.
Great possession there by the Indians on the last one to Sam Bell to Mason Keaton and get the turnover to try to extend this lead.
Rylan Duncan drives past Ward, and Duncan's going to be called for the foul as he runs over Grant Sexton here. Rylan's second foul. He's a little bit slow getting up out of that.
Got hit in the bits and pieces.
With 6:43 to play. And Rylan is able to power his way over to the bench. Yeah. So it's going to be Sunbright with the basketball down 4. And this is Branstetter in rear court. He looks over to Grant Sexton. He nearly traveled with it. Now at midcourt, he's an over and back waiting to happen, but he made it through it.
He did.
Back to Cole Branstetter. 6:29 to go. Branstetter hands it off to the left side. Friels. Now Rogers sets a pick. Friels off of it. Calls for Nathan Ward at the top of the key. He hit that 3 earlier. Well, he's thinking about doing it again. Instead, he's going to give it up to Grant Sexton. And Sexton to Friels. Friels on the drive. Into some traffic. Goes to Rogers. Now Ward to Sexton. A little bit of a advance there. Now back to Ward. He'll hand it. Branstetter drives. Free throw line. Running one-hander's good. Not an easy shot.
Great ball movement by Sunbright.
Cole Brandstetter now with 4 points. Oneida by 2. Keaton back the other way, pulls up. The jumper's going to be short.
Never threw a pass. We've got to do that. We've got to work the ball around and get it on the post.
Brandstetter with the rebound, and he will put it on the floor and walk it up for Coach Kevin Honeycutt. Pass to the right side. Here's Grant Sexton driving the baseline. Wow, another running one-hander. This time Grant Sexton's shot goes, and we're tied at 14 again. Back the other way, Mason Keaton looking in. Bronner posting, calling for it. They lob it. It's tipped. They're going to say Bronner clipped it last. And now Jacob Perry will check in. It's hard to get that lob-in pass over Nathan Ward. Timeout requested here. 5:14 to play. First half, your score Oneida 14, Sunbright 14.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball. 5:12 to play in this first half. We're tied at 14. Brandstetter with the basketball. Pass goes left side. Now on the floor with it. Sexton has it poked away. Lindbergh's going to take it to the basket against Sexton. Shot won't go. In there for the rebound, Perry. He's looking, finds Hayden Bronner. Shot good. I don't know. A lot of contact in there. Hayden's able to power through it and get the shot to go and get the lead.
Hayden gets the rebound and puts it back up. Puts it back in, yeah.
Back the other way. Rogers with the basketball, and he stepped out of bounds with it. Oneida got real big, got a zone going, and got those arms up and got real big right there, real quick on Sunbright out of that timeout, and it leads to this turnover.
And that all started with Landon Lindbergh stealing the basketball on this end, taking it back down the court, putting up the shot, missing it. Bronner getting the rebound and putting it back in the bucket. Another turnover. That's 2 in this quarter.
Colton Nitschke back in with 2 fouls. Pass goes over to Lindbergh. He wanted to dump it into Bronner. Didn't feel comfortable about it. Now they lob it down. Bronner makes the catch and lays it off the glass. Good. Here he goes. He had 18 Friday night.
Yep.
And if Oneida can get him the basketball, he can get it in the basket. 18-14. Indians by 4. Nitschke with it out top. Back over to Brandstetter. Now free throw line Friels. Bounce feed kicked by Mason Keaton.
Put the ball in the basket. That's the idea.
Back to Friels. Now Brandstetter. Free throw line Nitschke. Back to Brandstetter, cutting to the baseline. Hanging jumper short. Rebound collected by Mason Keaton. He's on the run. Keaton goes behind the back, into the paint. Hanging jumper, no good. Rebound, Spradlin might have been fouled. Gets it back, powers it up, no good. Rebound this time, Sunbright comes up with it, and now Friels in transition. Down to the free throw line, passes through to the corner. Brandstetter back to Friels. He'll gun a 3, no good. Rebound, Perry. Up and down action. Perry ahead to Mason Keaton, into the paint. He's going to be tied up on the basket. Possession arrow. We'll give it back to Sunbright, 3:27 to go first half. 18-14, Oneida by 4. But unable to pull away from Sunbright, and here's a timeout. With 3:27 to play in the first half, your score Oneida 18, Sunbright 14.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Oneida High School. Mark, this is it. This week is the end of the regular season. Oneida plays at home against Clark Range Thursday. And we wrap it up at Oliver Springs Friday night. Big win earlier for the Lady Indians, and now the boys have a 4-point lead.
Yep, battling back and forth. Good defense by these Sunbright Tigers. 18 points here in the first half. 14 for Sunbright. Both teams playing pretty good defense.
Out of a Sunbright timeout, they get it into Nathan Ward. Now the ball's loose. Jacob Perry comes up with it and gets it over to Mason Keaton. Keaton drives free throw line, kicks it out to Rector, who drives the baseline, finds Perry. Now Spradlin on the drive, little jump stop shot blocked by Rogers, saved in by Friels. Back to Rogers and now to Nitschke. 3 minutes to go first half. Brandstetter has it on the right wing. Pass goes out top, Nathan Ward. They offer him the three. He takes it. It's no good this time. Caden Rector gets the rebound with 2:50 to play in the first half. Hits Perry in transition. Perry looking down, finds Bronner. Bronner fouled on the way up with it. Oh, is this three on Nitschke? No, they're lucked out there. Garrett Rogers picks up his second. Hayden Bronner to the line for two.
And that's what we want to try to do is get it into 32. Keep pounding it inside, whether it's him or Zeb Spradlin, either one on the post.
I wish we had a way of knowing what the shot percentage was for Hayden Bronner. I guarantee it's at least 80%. What do you think, Mark?
I'd say it's close.
Yeah.
First free throw is good. Second free throw. He can shoot free throws too, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, usually he misses his first shot, and after that he's pretty automatic. But here of late, he's not been missing that first shot.
All right. 20-14, Oneida by 6. With 2:40 to play. And here's Nitschke with the cross-court pass. Cole Brandstetter sets up for that three. It won't go. Rebound. It's loose on the court. They go to the floor. And a jump ball. Brock West is able to tie it up. Possession arrow keeps it with Sunbright.
Yeah, that was all Brock West right there. Just jumping and grabbing a hold of that basketball. Good hustle play by Brock West.
The possession arrow was at the wrong spot. It's Oneida's basketball.
Yeah, somebody's not doing their job. I don't know who that. They're not doing their job.
2:29 to play in the first half. The Sunbright bookkeeper, the young lady, very honest. She said, no, I think it's Oneida's ball. Here's Zeb Spradlin lobbing it down. Bronner makes the catch. First one won't go, and then
it had to be a foul.
And then Nathan Ward comes up with the basketball. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Indians by 6. Sunbright with the basketball. Rogers posting. They're working around the perimeter to Nitschke. And now Brandstetter. Brandstetter to the corner. Back out. Now to Nitschke on the left wing. He looks, what a pass to find Rogers open. Catching the Indians sleeping on that passing lane. Back the other way, Brock West for three. Shot won't go. Rebound is going to be Jonah Friels.
Wasn't that pretty?
4-point game with 1:30 to play in the first half. Oneida in the lead. Now skip pass over. Rogers puts up the two. No good, but the backside rebound put back by Nitschke is good as Oneida doesn't get a hip on him.
Nope.
And the Indians' lead is cut to 2. Here's Keaton driving through the paint. Shot off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound challenged. Brandstetter comes up with it. And now Sunbright with a chance to tie, maybe take the lead with 1 minute to go in the first half. It's going to be Friels on the right wing. Dumps it into Rogers, poked away by Bronner. And now Rector has it stolen away by Brandstetter, who takes it to the hoop for the lay-in and the tie. Cole Brandstetter with 6 and 50 seconds to play in the first half. We're tied at 20. Mason Keaton with the basketball. Pass to the left side to Brock West. West puts it on the floor. Bronner now around to Keaton. 34 seconds. Spradlin. Now Bronner on the wing. Pitches it to Mason Keaton. 27 seconds in the first. Tied at 20. Down to the corner. Ball's loose. And it's going to be Sunbright coming up with it. Friels in transition for the lead. He's got it. Jonah Friels for 2. And now Oneida will bring it the other way. Stolen. from behind by Jonah Friels with 10 seconds to play. It's going to be Brandstetter for three. No good. On the backside, the rebound for Nitschke, and he picks up his third foul. And he comes over the back of Brawner, I think.
No, it was over the back of Caden Rector.
So we'll shoot the 1-and-1. Caden Rector.
Yeah.
He's 1 out of 2 from the line. 6 seconds to play, and Oneida down 2.
Yeah. Well, I don't understand it. Don't understand it. But anyhow, we just got beat up on a little bit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they outplayed us right there for about a minute and a half. And
Rector's free throw won't go. Nathan Ward with the rebound with 3 seconds. He gets to Brandstetter. Brandstetter with the bounce feed to the corner. The three at the buzzer is no good. And we go to the locker room with Oneida down 2. We take the break here at the half with your score. It is Sunbright 22, Oneida 20.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it, and daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on U.S. Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Welcome back to Oneida as the Indians trail at halftime by a score of 22-20. Taking a look at our first half scoring. First for the Sunbright Tigers. They were led along the way by Cole Brandstetter, who got 3 field goals, give him a total of 6 points. With 5 points each is Nathan Ward and Jonah Friels, also each one of those having a 3-point field goal in that first half. With 2 points each were Cole Nitschke, Garrett Rogers, and Grant Sexton. None of the Tigers went to the free throw line in that first half, and once again they have 22 points. For the Oneida Indians, they are led in scoring by Hayden Brawner. He has 6 points. It's 2 of 2 from the free throw line. With 4 points each, Mason Keaton and Zeb Spradlin. All of Zeb Spradlin's points came at the free throw line as he was a perfect 4 for 4 from there. With 3 was Jacob Perry. He was 1 of 2 on his free throws. With 2 points, Rylan Duncan, and 1 by Caden Rector. He was 1 of 3 from the charity stripe. The Indians 8 of 11 there in the first half. Now joining Tim is Coach Marv West.
All right, Coach West, the Lady Indians 44-35 winners over the Sunbright Lady Tigers earlier tonight. The game started off tied at 6. Sunbright went on an 11-0 run to close out the first quarter. After one quarter, they led 17-6. You allow only 1 point in the second quarter while becoming more efficient in your offense, and continued the defense just kind of carried you through here tonight.
That is by far the best defense we played all year. And I tell you what, I told the girls after the game, I mean, that's the team. Those are the girls. That's how we played this summer. That's who I thought I was going to be coaching. We hadn't played like that this year. We were everywhere defensively, everywhere. I mean, Rayleigh Bush, Allie Smith, pressuring their guards, and my other guards also. RJ, Caroline Keaton, Rachel played well. Grace, then Annaleah and Faith and Kelsey obviously in the post. But they were just everywhere. And I told somebody last year, Rayleigh Bush may end up, if she'll continue to improve, being the best defender I've ever coached. She gets her hands on a lot of balls, pressures well, and when she's into it, she's just really, really smart defensively. I mean, she was. That's what I like coaching right there. I'm probably a much better defensive coach than I am offensive coach. I just love when my teams play like that. And we've had a lot of people that have seen us play for years say, Coach, what's up with this defense? That's not who we usually watch play. And tonight, they got their money's worth.
9 of 11 from the free throw line in that second half. That was a big part of what went on. Allie Smith, 4 of 4, hitting some big free throws from the line among all of that defense.
Yes, Allie, it's the best she's ever played. Best game I've ever seen her play. She was just totally into it, was under control offensively, wanted the ball. That's a key. I've got a lot of girls that get down on themselves. They want to just get rid of it. We got to want the ball in our hands. So proud of her. And, we talked about free throws a little yesterday, and we made them shoot a lot of free throws in practice yesterday because we've not been shooting well. Had some confidence when we stepped to the line tonight.
So Caroline Keaton, your senior on senior night, able to direct the attack, have things in control, and bring the ball up when you need it.
It's so nice having her on the floor, having her available to play. And, she's had such a tough time with injuries throughout her career. And if we can make it to the end of this year with her getting to play, that'll be just a blessing, and just it'll make my year, because I want her to succeed. We're trying to just manage the pain, trying to keep her off the floor, and not doing as much in practice. And it's tough because, the other girls, I'm driving them hard, and then they're seeing her over there, but they understand, her body can only take so much more. And, but her IQ on the court is just, it's a very high level. She gets the game.
So you started 0-3 in the district, and you've won 4 straight now. And it's a pretty big one here tonight. It's not going to change things for you other than solidifying third, but it does change things for the whole district. Because now it's looking like it could be anybody.
Well, I got a text from a Coalfield person. I'm not going to name who it was, but they said when the score was announced, that's probably the loudest cheer of the night. I was talking to Jason Davis the other day at Wartburg. We were talking before the game. Top 4 teams in this district, it's wide open. If you don't come to play, somebody's going to upset somebody, or somebody, everybody's beatable, everybody can win. And, this district's just, it's tough. And got a chance, and whoever does the right things has got a chance to make a little bit of a run. And I don't care, if we lost 5 seniors last year and the year before, that's our plans every year. I'm not letting these girls think, okay, it's a year off. Our goal is to get to the state tournament, and let's see what happens. And if we play like we did tonight, we will at least give ourselves an opportunity to do that.
Yep, you'll be in any game.
But I also want to say, what about that 3 by Kelsey? She had a tough night shooting. And I said, my brother gives all these kids nicknames. I don't get into all that stuff. I said, but he better change that one, because that was a Dagger. Your nickname's Dagger after that one. That right there, I knew, we had that one.
The blue-collar killer.
That's
she works so hard.
Yep. Dang right she does.
All right, thanks, Coach. Congratulations. Boys action. Okay, I'm going to trust that clock and take a break. We'll be back second half right after this.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place. A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Referee's fault.
Welcome back. Second half underway here in the third quarter. Sunbright with a 2-point lead out of the locker room, 22-20. First possession of the second half. Branstetter drives for the shot, no good. Rebound. Rogers in there, keeps the possession alive, but then Branstetter drags a foot as he tries to find somebody to dump it off to and turns it over here. It'll be Oneida basketball.
Special guest here with us in the second half. Here in the third quarter is Garrett Bird. We had him about a week ago, and he's coming in here sitting in with us.
I'm glad to be a part of your broadcast. Thank you all for doing this. I mean, it's very special to me to do this, and hopefully we can see Oneida turn around here.
All right, somebody's got to take over sometime, Garrett, so just be ready.
Yes,
you never
sir.
know.
Yes, sir.
All right, Nathan Ward with the basketball now for Sunbright. Pass goes over on the right side. Nitschke driving left, pulls up, hanging jumper, no good. Oneida with the rebound, down 2. It's going to be Keaton, bounce feet ahead, Lindbergh in the corner. Oneida led most of that first half, but Sunbright had a flurry to close out the second quarter and held on to the lead going into the locker room. Indians work the possession here, down 2. Perry will drive the baseline, running shot, trying to tie it, does.
That's what we got to do right there. We got to go inside right there. I mean, we got to get them into foul trouble. We got to go inside. I mean, that's all we got to do to win these games. I mean, you got to bear this team down, and if we don't do that, I mean, it's going to hurt us.
I think you're right, Garrett. I think if you can get them in foul trouble, not a deep bench over here for Sunbright, but here is Sunbright driving to the basket, and they're drawing the foul. Shoemaker's going to be called for his first, team's first, and Cole Branstetter will go to the line. This will be the first 2 free throws of the night for Sunbright.
And we got to stay out of foul trouble. I mean, getting into foul trouble is going to hurt your chances. I mean, you got to keep yourself. I mean, you got to play good defense, and you got to rebound, and you got to drive the basket and then play it in and out. I mean, that's.
Would you call that a good foul though? Because they missed the front end of a.
Well, I mean, they take a risk whenever you foul. I mean, sometimes, I mean, if it was that with a missed shot, it pays off. If it's like a made shot there, it don't. I mean, it's kind of like a gamble you're taking. And there's a risk to everything you do in this sport, and you got to be ready to embrace it.
Second free throw is good. Sunbright regains the lead. They're up 1 with 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and Oneida turns it over here.
We can't have those turnovers now. I mean, turnovers will hurt you. It's like fouling. It's like missed foul shots. I mean, you got to make your free throws, you got to rebound, and you got to – I mean, you just can't do those things. I mean, it'll hurt you. It'll hurt your chances, and you don't want to hurt your chances in this game. I mean, you want to –
Yeah.
And there's a good defensive stop and it still is going to be our ball. Good defense there.
Yep, Coach King was as upset as you were about that, Garrett. I think. So it's going to be Oneida's basketball. Xavier Shoemaker made that change of possession happen. Keaton will bring it into front court. Mason's pass to the left side. Perry, now it's going to be Duncan. Lindbergh dumps it down, Perry. And his bounce feed back out. Keaton controls it, knifes to the basket.
There you go.
Gets the lead.
Great job by Mason Keaton, cutting to the basket right there and getting it off the glass.
And now our defense has got to really step up here.
Oneida with a 1-point lead, looking for the stop. Friels with the basketball. He'll hand it off. Brandstetter, now Nitschke reverses field, pitches to Brandstetter for a three. It's good.
Downtown.
He's got 10 points in the game, Cole Brandstetter. Sunbright has a 2-point lead now. 5 minutes to go, third quarter, and Ryland Duncan called for the travel.
That's another shot to the foot right there. I mean, and that's another turnover, and you can't have these turnovers. I mean, it's going to mount up big for you. It can cause you to have not a very good advantage there. I mean, you gotta play smart, and if you turn away basketball like that, it's not going to help for sure.
Zeb Spradlin into the game for the Indians, and now up the sideline, Ryland Duncan's going to be called for the block. That'll be his third foul.
Didn't have his feet set, just trying to play good defense and trying to pick up the foul. But we had 9. You were talking about those turnovers, Garrett, and that's 9 in the first half.
Oh, wow.
We've already picked up 2 here in the second.
My goodness.
Nitschke
That's too many.
That's right. Nitschke to Brandstetter in the corner. He hit a 3 minute ago.
Rebound.
This one won't go. It's going to be Duncan looking to push the ball up court. Through the paint. Head fake. Shot no good, but he's fouled, and Colton Nitschke has his 4th foul.
And that's
right
what
here.
I'm talking about right there. We got to drive and take it to the basket. That's a good play design right there.
Yeah, that gets one of the good ball handlers off the court for Sunbright. And Duncan will have 2 free throws. Kevin Honeycutt, looked like he was considering leaving him out there, but I don't think he's going to.
And we got to make them free throws. I mean, it's a point. I mean, it's like 3 points you're giving away there. I mean, you got to make your foul shots.
Simmons and Sexton check in for Sunbright. They have a 2-point lead. Ryland Duncan's second free throw. This one's going to be good. Sunbright by 1. Full court pressure from Oneida. Trying to fluster and speed up Sunbright. Friels will get it down court. Simmons hands it off Brandstetter. He's got 10 in the game, loses the handle here, and they do speed him up and turn him over.
And that's what we got to do right there. It was good defense that time. Now we got to get multiple good stops, and we got to get multiple good possessions on offense now.
It's going to be Keaton with Oneida down 1. Pass goes right side. Perry, his pass partially deflected maybe. Spradlin.
And those sloppy passes ain't going to help either.
Lindbergh to Keaton. Now it's Perry for 3.
Good shot. Money.
Jacob Perry with 8 points. Oneida's lead is 2, 28-26.
And that's what Coach King's been wanting Jacob to do, is pull the trigger when he has an open shot.
Back the other way, Simmons with the basketball. Kicks it to Sexton in the corner. He'll drive, loses the handle on it, but it goes right to Friels. Back to Simmons for 3. No good. Rebound Perry. 2-point Oneida lead. Perry pitches down to Spradlin. In a crowd, he goes up and is fouled here. Rogers picks up his 3rd.
That was a mugging.
Zeb is 4 for 4 from the line tonight.
Yeah, and he's going to go 1 for 1 here. See if he can. Usually Zeb's a pretty good foul shooter.
Yeah. I hope he just didn't do a jinx there, Tim. I mean, every time.
No, I didn't do that. That would be him.
Don't
blame me. He's the one that said that.
There we go.
That's 5 for 5.
Zeb's too powerful for Mark.
Yeah, Zeb's way too powerful.
Yeah.
3 point.
He's a good player.
I can't put the voodoo on Zeb.
quit trying, at least. Zeb's first one goes, second one doesn't.
I mean, he's a really good player for the most part. I mean, he makes those shots anyway, and that's very important in a game of basketball. You got to make foul shooting. You got to have a good defense.
Friels knifes through. The shot won't go. Rebound.
Good box out.
Yeah, Spradlin tips it, controls it, and then Friels commits a foul in the transition. His first, team's 3rd. Sam Bell is going to check in now with 3:12 to play in the 3rd. So he's in for Lindbergh.
Bell going to bring in that energy that he always does.
Oneida by 3 with 3 minutes to play in the 3rd. Keaton. I think what Garrett said, Oneida needs consecutive good possessions. And here's a foul.
Yep. And that's going to be, I believe, another trip to free throw line. I might be wrong. It might be an inbound. I don't know.
Sexton with the foul. Looks like it will be
an inbound.
Yeah,
we got to get ready for catch and shoot right here. I mean, I don't know if we'll do that or not, but I mean, you got to You don't need to overpass and over dribble. I mean,
trying to get Perry a look.
Yeah, that's what you got to do.
Duncan, left wing, the three. Won't go. Rebound, Branstad. Sunbright had that all boxed off. They're down 3, but they've got the basketball hanging around. What you don't want them to do, because we saw what they're capable of when they're hanging around in the first half.
Oh, yeah.
And now Simmons bounce feed in to Rogers. He gets it out Sexton for 3. It's good.
Deadly.
You can't leave them open either. I mean, that's what's hurt us right there, too.
Well, that's just good ball movement.
Yeah.
You get people open with good ball movement.
Yeah, you sure will.
Back the other way, Keaton in a tie game, 29-29. Bell drives, dishes. Couldn't get the lay-in to go for Spradlin, but he is fouled by Grant Sexton. That's a beautiful pass.
That was a good play. Yeah, good play.
How about that pass?
It's a good dime.
Beautiful pass in there by Sam Bell to Zeb Spradlin.
That's just thinking basketball, seeing the floor.
Oh, yeah.
Free throw good from Spradlin. Gives Oneida the 1-point edge, 2:11 to play in the third. Indians trying to get to 7-0 in district play.
And they're having a time of it.
Timeout requested. We'll take the same. With 2:11 to play in the third, your score is Oneida 31, Sunbright 29.
Home-style cooking with friendly service and a relaxed atmosphere. That's Razax. Razax offers breakfast served daily, just like Grandma fixed it. And daily specials like country fried steak, turkey and dressing, and of course, a fish fry every Friday. Razax has a full menu, ranging from quick and easy favorites like hamburgers and club sandwiches to comfort foods like pinto beans. And you'll love something off the grill, like grade A cut sirloin, ribeye, or shrimp kebabs. That's Razax on US Highway 27 in Helenwood. Razax, country cooking and great steaks.
All that.
There you go.
Welcome back to Oneida High School. 2:11 to play in the third. 31-29. Oneida has a 2-point lead, and they're coming out of a timeout. It will be Jonah Friels to bring the ball inbounds. Indians going to pressure full court here. Inbounds to Grant Sexton. Back to Friels. Friels. Back over to Sexton. And a pushing foul, I think, on Sam Bell here.
Yeah, I believe they got him for a pretty good defense right there. It looked like they was fixing to get him in a trap.
Yeah,
But,
that looked like good defense to me as well, Mark. I mean, that's just one of them things I just wish they let them play on for. And then we've tried to play defense, and they've caught a lot of fouls on that as well. I mean, we can't be afraid to play defense, but we got to still play defense.
With the basketball, Grant Sexton bounce feed out to Simmons. Simmons back to Sexton. 2-point Oneida lead. Sunbright working around the perimeter. Brandstetter fires a three for the lead. He got it. Cole Brandstetter. He has 13 points tonight. Sunbright goes back up by 1. They're not going to go away.
No, good ball movement again right there by Sunbright to get him open.
Back the other way, Bronner to Rector. Now driving Keaton. A lot of contact there. Shot won't go. The follow by Bronner won't go. Rebound is going to be Garrett Rogers. Back the other way. With a minute to go, this is Friels driving the paint. Fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 free throws. It'll be free throws number 3 and 4 of the night for Sunbright. The foul is Sam Bell's second.
Yeah, he made a good move off the dribble right there. Got down in the paint and then got fouled as we was trying to catch up with him.
Free throw is good for Sunbright. They lead 33-31. Second toss, good. So now a 3-point lead off of the Friels free throws. A minute to go in the third. Here's Rector on the left wing. Dumps it down to Sam Bell. Back out to Spradlin. Now Rector finds Keaton. Driving left, spinning. Loses the handle. and is going to be called for the travel here. So with 43 seconds to play in the third, and Oneida down 3. Jacob Perry returns to the floor. 34-31 is the score. Inbounds is to Cole Brandstetter. Brandstetter's bounce feet ahead. Sexton, his pass tipped out by Bronner.
Good play there by Bronner. Trying to get it down there on another cutting teammate, and Bronner, good defense.
Sunbright trying to do the Oneida boys what the Oneida girls did to the Sunbright girls.
Yeah.
Get an upset and confuse things in the district. We've got a illegal screen, I guess, by Nathan Ward, or I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either. But it was a good thing for the Indians.
Yeah. So with 30 seconds to play in the third, it'll be Oneida's basketball. Indians are slated to get the ball to start the fourth.
Yeah, we'll certainly take it.
Oh, yeah, we sure will.
Rector drives to the right, 20 seconds. Bounce feed over to Spradlin, now Perry. In a three-point game with 15, 14, 13 seconds to the corner. Lindbergh for the tie. Good. Landon Lindbergh knocks down the three. His first points of the game, tie it with 5 seconds to play, third quarter. Here's Simmons, pass ahead. It's going to be deflected, and this quarter comes to a close. We take the break. Telling you the score at the end of 3, it's Oneida 34, Sunbright 34.
Odds are there's a Potter's Ace Hardware right in your neighborhood, with expert advice and the right tools and supplies to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock, with people who know their stuff. Potter's Ace has a convenient location on Industrial Lane here in Oneida. Visit the helpful folks at Potter's Ace for all your home improvement needs. Potter's Ace, the helpful place.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Oneida outscores Sunbright 14-12 in that third quarter, and we're tied at 34 as the fourth begins. Oneida brings it in to Jacob Perry, who gets it to Bronner, who finds Zeb Spradlin for the layup. Spradlin now with 9. That's his first points from the floor, though. Everything else was from the line. And now Sunbright gets the bounce feed ahead, and Grant Sexton drives for the hoop. Shot no good. Rebound Jacob Perry. Perry out ahead to Caden Rector. Rector to Bronner. Double team. Hayden kicks it out. Finds Lindbergh for 3.
Boom!
Good. Landon Lindbergh.
The assist from Hayden Bronner. That's 2 in a row.
A pair of second half threes, and Oneida's lead is 5. Back the other way. Brandstetter drives. Running one-hander won't go. Rebound Friels. Back up no good. But a foul on Rector, I think. With 7:15 to play. Caden picks up his first, team's 5th.
Yeah, Caden. They got the offensive rebound, and Caden just trying to block that shot there.
Pair of free throws for Jonah Friels. The first one makes it a 4-point game.
2 great plays by Hayden Bronner. 2 great assists by Hayden Bronner.
Second toss, no good. Pretty good box out by Hayden right there, and Zeb's able to get over to it. Gets it to Rector. 4-point lead for Oneida, 7 minutes to play in regulation. Here's Lindbergh driving the baseline. Bumped and lost the ball out of bounds. And they say Sunbright clipped it last.
Oh, they certainly let them play now. There's no question about
Rector's
that.
Inbounds to Jacob Perry for the layup. Good. Perry with 7 in the second half, 10 on the night.
Yep.
Oneida leads by 6. And here's Grant Sexton. with the bounce feed to Cole Brandstetter. Takes a dribble. Indian defense smothering right now. They rip it across. This is going to be Simmons. Takes the dribble. Gets it to Friels. Drives. Hanging jumper. In and out. No good. Rebound tipped high. Lindbergh skies to try to get to it. And then gets a fortunate call because I thought he touched it last, Mark.
I believe you're right.
But Oneida will have it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
Lindbergh's going to bring it in, side rear court, with 6:33 to play. He gets it into Rector. Caden will bring it forward. Starting left, now works right off a pick from Bronner. Looking in, Perry double team. They go around. Lindbergh tries a three. It's going to be short. Rebound kept alive by Spradlin. There's Bronner had it momentarily, but it's taken away by Nitschke. He's playing out there with 4 fouls. Nitschke back the other way, slows, pitches over to Brandstetter for three. No good. A rare miss from Brandstetter. Now Perry. Rebound out ahead to Spradlin. Takes it to the hoop for the layup. Good. Strong move by Zeb Spradlin.
Zeb's
Indians by 8.
Having himself a pretty good game tonight,
Absolutely.
too.
Friels the other way for Sunbright. And now back to Brandstetter. Friels in the corner. He'll circle it back out. Can Sunbright make another run and cut it close again? They've seemed to have had an answer for these Oneida runs. Sexton nearly travels with it now.
Look at that.
Brandstetter shot blocked by Perry. Jacob, a great second half. Here on the drive, Sexton to the hoop, no good. Rebound, Perry.
I think you had a block there by Bronner.
Perry attacking. Harsh contact. Gets it. Spradlin shot is good. Zeb Spradlin. And a timeout requested with 5:16 to play. Oneida's got a double-digit lead, and we take the break with your score. It's Oneida 45. Wait. No, it's not a timeout.
What?
Just a lull. That was just a lull.
I'm glad you didn't push the 4-minute commercial break right there.
So Brandstetter gets it in, and this is going to be Friels. Into front court, picks it up in a triple team, and the pass goes over to Brandstetter. Now Nitschke. Nitschke on the drive through the paint. Double dribble.
Yeah, he sure did.
5 minutes to go.
And it speeds up the offense. With this defense, the way we do it, it just speeds the offense up and makes them make mistakes. And right there, double dribble.
Rector into front court. Pass goes right side, Jacob Perry. Gets a pick from Bronner. Rolls to his left, pitches to Duncan. Now over to Caden Rector. Takes a stab at the free throw line, goes back to Bronner. Now Lindbergh. Squares. They're out on him after a couple of threes. He dumps it down to Hayden Bronner, who takes it up against competition, no good. Rebound. Duncan back on the floor with it, goes up and is fouled. Ryland will have a pair of free throws here. And the foul will be against Garrett Rogers, his fourth. 4:29 to play, Oneida by 10. Sunbright.
Strong. That was a strong move there by Ryland.
Sunbright led by 2 at the half. They've had a run in them when they've needed it, but Oneida looks like they're pulling away here.
And it looked like there in about a minute we was tied.
Yeah.
And then the Indians in about a minute's time just yanked the rug out from under them.
Second free throw won't go. Rebound. Duncan going to the floor. And the shoulders hurt again. We're going to take a timeout with 4:24 to play. We'll take the break with your score. As we take the break, it's Oneida 46, Sunbright 35.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Most of the time, Toby. Yeah, he's taking
4:24 to play. Welcome back. Oneida leads 46-35. Lady Indians winners earlier tonight. We are not broadcasting Thursday night. There's Clark Range here, regular times, I believe. And then Friday night we'll be at Oliver Springs for the regular season finale.
Yeah. Clark Range game will be here, and who knows? I mean, Lady Indians are playing a whole lot better basketball than they was in their first meeting, I know. And Clark Range has struggled a little bit of late. So we'll see what happens Thursday night.
Oneida lobs it in to Zeb Spradlin with an 11-point lead for the Indians. This is Caden Rector. Working against Friels. Pass goes over to Perry. He finds Spradlin, back to Perry. We're approaching the 4-minute mark of this game with Oneida leading 46-35. Game number 23 of 25 to be played. Here's a pass deflected and stolen by Sunbright. And back the other way. It's going to be Brandstetter with the basketball. Picks up the dribble. Gets the bounce feed to Nitschke. Now back to Brandstetter. And now it's going to be pull-up jumper, no good from Friels. And it's going to be Sunbright basketball to bring it in. The lob in. It's going to be Rogers. Rogers back up with it, no good. And then the rebound is lost out of bounds, touched last by Sunbright.
Yeah, we're battling hard down in there.
Sunbright's going to put on some full court pressure. Oneida gets it into Lindbergh. Perry, now Rector. Rector will bring it into front court. He tried to lob it down for Bronner, but it was deflected and stolen by Sunbright. With 3:15 to play in an 11-point game, this is Friels. He'll pitch it to Brandstetter, and he's going to be fouled by Rector. Caden's second foul.
Just going after the steal right there. Couldn't get it.
Rylan Duncan back on the floor along with Mason Keaton. 3:13 to play. Senior night.
Yep.
Senior is back in.
Rylan Duncan.
Now the inbounds to Friels. Works left. Nice move to the paint. And then he's able to draw a foul on the back pedaling Rylan Duncan. That'll be his fourth.
Yeah, he tried to get position on him. I know Rylan didn't want to go back down on the floor. He's still, I'm sure, still feeling that shoulder. He's had trouble with that shoulder all year. He's still trying to get the feeling back in his arm.
Friels will have 2 free throws. The first one is no good. He will have a second opportunity here with 3:09 to play. Friels' toss is good. And a timeout for Sunbright. 3:09 to play. We take the break with your score. It's Oneida 46, Sunbright 36.
South Fork Physical Therapy is proud to support the Scott High Highlanders and the Oneida Indians. With offices in both Huntsville and Oneida, one of our 6 doctors of physical therapy are always close by. We regularly treat back and neck pain, general sprains and strains, vertigo or dizziness, TMJ disorders, as well as post-operative patients. We accept all insurances and flexible payment plans are available. At South Fork Physical Therapy, we strive to make your experience accessible, affordable, and enjoyable.
We've already mentioned them.
Welcome back. Oneida basketball. 3:09 remaining, and the Indians lead by 10. And don't forget, Friday night we'll be in Oliver Springs, but the middle school Lady Indians will be at Stewart's Creek for the state tournament. They're in the Final Four.
Yeah, they're in the Final Four. Pretty big deal to be down there. A state tournament team. In the last 4 teams in the state of Tennessee. That's a huge deal for these middle school Lady Indians.
Oneida with the basketball. And they've got Rector, Perry, Spradlin, Duncan, and Keaton. Here's Perry for 3, no good. Rebound. Rector back out to Perry. 2:50 to play, and he gets it over to Mason Keaton. Oneida by 10, trying to ice away their 7th district victory. They dump it down to Rylan Duncan. He turns and rips it to Spradlin, who's had a huge game. Driving right is Rector, tries to get the bounce feed to Ryland Duncan, couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, they're trying to pound the ball in there to Ryland and get him some easy buckets right there.
So now this is going to be Nitschke. Down court to the trailing Friels. 2:25 and ticking. Friels hands it over to Nitschke. He'll attack the right side, picks up the dribble. They set a screen for Brandstetter for three, and it's good.
Yeah, you can't give them an open look at three.
Not now.
No, but they do a good job of getting him open with ball movement. They really do.
10 of his 16 in the second half. Oneida gets it over to Spradlin, and now back out to Keaton. With 2 minutes to go, 46-39. Keaton drives right side, spins, sees a lane to the basket, draws some contact, and that's going to be it for Garrett Rogers. Backpedaling. He's going to foul out of this game, and it's going to put Mason Keaton at the free throw line for 2 shots.
He's complaining about the call.
With 1:52 to go, Coach Kevin Honeycutt's done a nice job down there at Sunbright.
He really has. He really, really has.
First free throw won't go for Mason. He'll have a second. In a 7-point game, he makes it an 8-point game.
And there's still a lot of time in this ball game, but
Oneida's got some full court pressure here, trying to slow Sunbright getting it up court. They get it over to Sexton. Sexton on the drive. Bounce feed over to Nitschke. 1:39 and ticking. Nitschke pitches it over to Brandstetter to the corner. Sexton for three. It's no good. Battle for the rebound. They save it in. Sunbright has it. Back around to Sexton for another three. This time it's good. Grant Sexton hits the three, and Coach Honeycutt takes a timeout. 5-point game. We take the break. 1:24 to play. Oneida 47, Sunbright 42.
Scenic Foods is about freshness, with meat cut in-store daily and special cut upon request. A deli that offers fresh meats and cheeses sliced to your choosing. A produce department offering fresh fruits and vegetables, and of course a full line of competitively priced groceries to meet your weekly shopping needs. Scenic Foods is about value and convenience. Don't have time to cook supper? Try our cheese sticks, pizza, and wings, as well as our fresh-made desserts and side dishes. Need to fill an empty pantry? We have all you need at Scenic Foods, located at 7352 Baker Highway in Huntsville.
Welcome back to Oneida High School, the final district game at home for the regular season. Lady Indians winners earlier tonight. Now the Oneida Indians trying to secure a victory. They're up 5. The inbounds, Spradlin makes a tough catch, gets it over to Ryland Duncan, who lays it off the glass, and the Indians get an easy 2 out of the timeout with 1:15 to play. 7-point Oneida lead. Nitschke working left. Bounce feed, try to get it to Brandstetter. He didn't make it through the screens in time to make the catch and get a 3. Coach Honeycutt thinks maybe he was held up. Somebody grabbed him and held him up. There was no call, and that's a costly possession to come away with nothing for Sunbright, as Keaton will bring it forward against Brandstetter. He drives right. They're reaching in. He dishes. Duncan with some contact gets the lay-in to go. He's got 8. Oneida leads by 9 with 50 seconds remaining. Friels to Nitschke. And now Brandstetter turns back to Nitschke for 3.
Oh!
Good. What a shot by Colton Nitschke. Sunbright won't go away. Here's a tip and a steal for the Tigers. They get it to Brandstetter with 30 seconds to go. 6-point game. Nitschke a 3. Good. Oh my goodness. Colton Nitschke makes it a 1-possession game, and then Perry is fouled. My goodness. Colton Nitschke with 2 threes. Friels comes up with the foul. Jacob Perry will shoot 1 and 1 with 21.8 seconds to play. What about these Tigers, Mark? Good night.
They just don't ever give up. They've taken on the mentality of their coach. They really have.
Perry's free throw won't go. Rebound tipped out to the corner. Perry's there to get it. He tries to pass it to Spradlin, and it's batted out of bounds.
Woo.
Whoa.
Woo.
Oneida will bring it in with 17.4 seconds to play. Sunbright's going to try to turn them over. If they can't, they'll foul them and put them on the line, and it'll be 2 shots for the Indians. 3-point lead. Keaton, bounce feed. Oh, he tried to get it to Ryland Duncan, and then Oneida mishandles it, saves it in. Nitschke steps back for the tie. It's going to be no good, but he's fouled with 9.7 seconds to go. Sam Bell clips him over in the corner. And now Colton Nitschke, Mark, will go to the line with 9.7 seconds remaining. He could tie this game.
He sure could. Up by 12.
Oh, he hit a couple of big threes. What a big moment. Colton Nitschke, the first free throw won't go.
Well, we got to manage to get the rebound. You know,
well,
after this third one. So
Nitschke's got another free throw coming here. It's still a 3-point game. The free throw good. Nitschke's got 9 points. It's a 2-point game. You got to be careful. If he misses it, if they get the rebound and we foul them, they're in the bonus now. 9.7 seconds. Nitschke's free throw in a 2-point game. It's a 1-point game. And Oneida wants a timeout. Let's keep it right here with the score 51-50. It's not just a good Van Halen album. It's where we are on this Tuesday night with 9.7 seconds remaining.
What a game. You know, and I talked about this game isn't over yet with a minute 30 left, minute 24.
But you didn't believe it, neither did I.
No, absolutely. Minute 24, we was up by 12, and he hit back-to-back threes. We played really sloppy basketball.
He being Colton Nitschke.
Nitschke has hit back-to-back threes. We played really sloppy basketball, bad sloppy basketball in the last 2 minutes, and just not got the job done. This is on us. Not so much them, but us.
But they
did what they've had to do to get back in this ballgame.
Exactly.
But we've let them back in this ballgame.
But they kept believing.
Yeah, absolutely.
They could have.
We've let them back in
their hands up on
it. You take your hat off to them because they battled back. Golly.
Oneida's got to get the ball in here. Caden Rector. It's a 1-point game. Regardless, it's going to be a 1-possession game.
Yeah.
But Oneida's got to get it in, and they've had trouble with it. And now here's Rector to bring the ball in bounds. He gets it into Mason Keaton, and he's going to be fouled instantly by Friels, I believe.
Got to hit him.
8.8 seconds remain. He'll have 2 free throws.
I mean, it's a pressure situation right here. Who's foul on?
I think it's Friels with his third. 8.8 seconds to go. It's 51-50. Mason Keaton. The first of 2 is good.
Huge.
52-50. With 8.8 seconds to go, Mason Keaton's free throw, good.
Oh.
A 3 can only tie it. Here's Nitschke with 7, 6, 5 seconds. He pitches to Brandstetter to the corner. It's going to be a 3.
Oh!
Friels. Jonah Friels takes us to overtime. And we'll take a break. After telling you the score at the end of regulation, it's Oneida 53, Sunbright 53.
A responsible local bank must branch out into the community it serves. At First National Bank, we realize a community bank must be a strong partner with the community. That's why First National Bank doesn't have branches, but roots that are deeply embedded in the fundamentals and foundations set forth in the past, with a vision for fostering the potential for the future. Since 1904, First National Bank has had only one focus: you. First National Bank. Your family, your future, your bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Oneida basketball, Mark. It is 4 minutes of overtime we're set to go to.
Wow. What a game. What a game. And you thought that this thing was over.
I did.
With a minute 24 left, we was up by 12 points and thought it was over.
Sunbright's had an answer all night long.
Yes, they have. Got it down in the corner, hit the three, and I thought Ryland Duncan was going to block that shot, but just shot it over. Big looping shot right there, and great job by Sunbright to come back and tie this thing.
Zeb Spradlin, Jonah Friels. And here it's going to be Oneida controlling the tip. They'll move left to right here in overtime in a 53-53 game. Oneida's second overtime game in district play here on this floor. The first one went to double overtime. Each team managed 2 points. That was when we played Oliver Springs. Now Oneida turns it over on the baseline, and Sunbright has the possession in a tie game with 3:40 to go. Colton Nitsky, Colt Brandstetter have been outstanding, but Jonah Friels hit the three to send it to overtime, and now here's Brandstetter's shot deflected by Perry, and Oneida's out of there with it in transition. Perry picks it up and goes over to Spradlin. Now back to Keaton.
Yeah, Perry had a shot, had an open look right there, and never even looked at the basket.
Lindbergh steps left off a pick. Now needs help, gets it out to Zeb Spradlin. We've played a minute of overtime. Neither team has scored. Here's Spradlin down on the baseline. Back out to Keaton. Tied at 53. Keaton spins at the free throw line. Into the paint.
Nice job.
Soft jumper goes for Mason Keaton. He's got 11 in the game. And Oneida leads, first team to lead in overtime. Indians 55-53. Here's Nathan Ward. Now they get it out to Grant Sexton. Sexton had a couple of big threes in that comeback for Sunbright in regulation. Now Nitsky drives, flicks up a two, no good. Rebound Perry, out ahead to Keaton. Keaton makes the catch in the paint, a reach-in foul.
About four
Sexton,
reach-ins. They slapped him about 4 times as he was going up with the basketball right there.
Third foul on Grant Sexton, and Mason Keaton will have a pair of free throws here in a 2-point game, with Oneida leading 55-53 on a Tuesday night.
Yeah, Jacob Perry started that off, kicks it out to Mason Keaton.
Free throw's good for Mason. Makes it a 3-point game, but we know that's not safe. Mason shoots the free throw and makes it a 4-point game.
And that's not safe.
Nope, not against this team, not tonight. Here comes Jonah Friels and the Tigers. What's their answer going to be? He shades to the left, picked up by Keaton. Now Brandstetter fights through screens, top of the key, but it's Perry fighting through those screens with him. And now he hands it off to Sexton in a 4-point game. He goes to Friels, who drives right, pitches it out. Brandstetter gets a look at the three. It's going to be an air ball. Woo. Rebound is going to be Spradlin to Lindbergh. Lindbergh's going to push it. We're halfway through overtime. Oneida leads 57-53. The Indians have scored 4, and the Tigers have not scored in OT. Now Perry with the basketball, out to Mason Keaton with a minute 50 to play in overtime.
And we don't have to be in any hurry. We can move the ball and find a good shot.
Duncan fouled on his way to the basket. I think it's a reach-in foul for Nathan Ward, if I saw correctly.
Yeah.
And Ward's going to pick up his 4th.
And he's shooting 50. Ryland's shooting 50%.
He's 2 for 4.
Yeah.
8 points. Oneida leads by 4.
He's to be big.
The senior on senior night.
There it is.
That's good. 5-point game with a minute 43 to play. Ryland Duncan's second free throw. Won't go. Rebound. Nearly challenged and taken by Spradlin. Now Friels comes up with it. A minute 35 to play. Friels and the Tigers down 5 in OT. He drives to his right, bounce feed over for Ward, and he's going to lose it out of bounds, but he saves it back in, but to Lindbergh. And now it's going to be Keaton taking advantage of numbers. Spradlin circles back out to Keaton with 1:20 to go.
Burn.
Oneida by 5.
Burn as much time as you can.
They're making Sunbright come after them. Out top with 1:10 to go. And here's Mason Keaton, fouled by Cole Brandstetter, his second. Keaton will go to the line for a pair of free throws. He's hit 5 straight, 5 out of 6. And Keaton has 13 points tonight, 9 in the second half.
Yeah, he's hit them down the stretch here. Great job by Mason.
That's a good one. It's a 6-point lead with 1:08 to play. Second toss, good. That makes it a 3-possession game. Are you comfortable yet?
No.
Didn't think so. Nitsky back the other way. Pick set on Lindbergh. They get it to the corner. Friels for 3. No good. Rebound. Rylan Duncan. He gets it to Jacob Perry. Perry down court. It's going to be a turnover. Stolen away by Nitsky. Nitsky back the other way. Pitches to Brandstetter. Back to Nitsky. He'll try 3. No good. Rebound. Lindbergh has it. And he's going to be fouled.
Yeah, the magic is left.
Is it? You're officially calling it, are you?
No, well.
That's a foul on Grant Sexton, his 4th.
Okay.
Lindbergh will have 2 free throws.
If we hit these 2, yeah.
Are you? Okay.
Calling it.
40.9 seconds.
Yeah, they've had a couple of good looks right there and not been able to. But, boy, what a fantastic finish this has been. And
Lindbergh's free throw is good.
In regulation and then here in overtime, the Indians has kind of reeled it back in.
It's an 8-point game. Lindbergh's free throw is good. It's a 9-point game. 8 for Landon, all in the second half. And here in overtime, Indians see Sunbright work the basketball around the perimeter. Brandstetter to the right wing. Tigers need 9 points. They fling up a 3. It's no good. Rebound, Mason Keaton. That should do it as Keaton is fouled here. The foul will be against Nitsky, and that's his 5th.
Yeah.
So Nitsky, who was so key in keying that run to get it to overtime, fouls out with 10 points. We'll go to the other end, and Mason Keaton will shoot another couple of free throws. And Sunbright has not scored in overtime. Oneida's put 10 on the board.
Huge night Mason Keaton has had from the free throw line.
Absolutely. 9 of 10 from the line for Mason. 17 points on the night. Here's a block for Jacob Perry as Sunbright's having to launch threes with 15.7 seconds to play. Ethan Anderson's going to check in for the Indians. Rylan Duncan will exit. He gets his senior off the floor. And now the inbounds will be to Grant Sexton with 12 seconds. Goes out of bounds, stays with Sunbright. So Oneida is going to sweep out Sunbright here tonight, winning both the girls and boys games. Simmons pitches to the corner, Sexton for 3, no good. Battle for the rebound. Ward hits Brandstetter. Brandstetter shoots a 3, no good. Rebound is going to be Perry. And this one goes final as Oneida wins it. We will take the break, come back to wrap it up. If we tell you the final in this one, it's the Oneida Indians 64, the Sunbright Tigers 53.
Banking is easier at United Cumberland Bank. ATM deposits, instant issue debit cards, and a mobile app that gives you full control are just a few reasons why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. This is Tammy Strunk, new accounts representative, and I would appreciate your business. Come see me and find out why more Scott Countyans are choosing United Cumberland Bank. Member FDIC.
Lumber King in Oneida, Tennessee is the region's one-stop shop for everything a DIYer might need. Carhartt Apparel, rugged clothing that works as hard as you do. Lumber King Rental Center, a home for not only tools that a construction site might need, but heavy equipment that can get the hardest job done in no time. Here at Lumber King, we carry all of the essentials. Let us be your #1 source for everything construction. You can visit us at 20359 Alberta Street in Oneida, Tennessee. Because at Lumber King, we deliver.
El Rey is Scott County's home for great Mexican flavor. Located in Oneida Plaza, we're just up the sidewalk from Walmart. From our fresh chips that are made daily to our chicken or beef fajitas that are big enough to share, El Rey uses the freshest ingredients to serve authentic Mexican dishes that will be a hit with the entire family. Stop in before the game on Friday or pop in on Saturday and watch college football on one of nearly a dozen screens while you eat. That's El Rey Azteca, open until 9 p.m. Sunday through Thursday and 10 p.m. on weekends.
Located at 205 East 3rd Avenue in Oneida, Mark's Family Pharmacy is open 6 days a week with a drive-through window for your convenience. But we're more than just a pharmacy. Check us out for gift ideas like plush animals, Candleberry Company candles and fragrances, designer earrings, caps, toys, and more. There's something for everyone at Mark's Family Pharmacy. Open 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday and 8 a.m. to noon on Saturday.
Welcome back to Oneida as the Indians get the win in overtime tonight over the Sunbright Tigers 64-53. Taking a look at the scoring for the Tigers, they were led tonight by Cole Brandstetter, had 16 points. He had 3 big three-point baskets there in the second half. He's also 1 of 2 from the free throw line. With 12 points with Jonah Frills. He had a couple of three-point baskets. He was also 4 of 6 on his free throws. With 10 points was Colton Nitschke, 2 of 3 from the free throw line. Other contributors for the Tigers, Nathan Ward with 5, Garrett Rogers with 2, and Grant Sexton with 8. As a team, the Tigers were 7 of 11 from the free throw line. And we're looking at the Oneida Indians. They were led in scoring tonight by Mason Keaton with 17. Zeb Spradlin with 13. Other scorers, Jacob Perry with 11. Ryland Duncan with 9. Landon Lindbergh with 8. Hayden Bronner with 6. And Caden Rector with 1. As a team, 25 of 34 from the line. And Tim Smith, you got a couple of special guests for us.
All right, thanks, Kevin. And we do. We have Ryland Duncan, Xavier Shoemaker with us, guys. The seniors tonight on senior night, you decided to make it interesting, keep everybody here, right?
Yes, sir.
That was planned.
That was planned.
All right. So you've had a couple of really exciting games here on this floor. You had the double overtime with Oliver Springs tonight against Sunbright. It goes to overtime, and it looked like, to be honest, late in the fourth quarter, that this one was pretty well sealed up. You got to hand it to Sunbright. They didn't quit. They didn't go away. They came up with some big shots, right?
Yes, sir. They did. They got hot late in the fourth.
Yeah. So now you have 16 wins on the season. That's important. You guys are 7-0, undefeated in district play. So I'm going to start with Ryland. Ryland, it feels like the Indians are beginning to solidify and get an idea about the rotation, about who's coming in when, and what things are looking like. At least some idea about it. How do you feel? Got 2 games left in the regular season for your senior year, and then it's going to get real at tournament time. Do you feel like y'all are ready for the tournament?
Yes, sir. I feel like we are. We come play hard as we can every game. I mean, whether it's a close game or not, we always pull away in the fourth quarter. We get it together and play hard. So I feel like we're ready. I feel like we're good to go.
But some pretty good competition. You still got Oliver Springs. You got to play at their place on Friday night. What's the most challenging thing or the most challenging team? Would you say there's one that's a harder matchup for you guys in the district?
Oliver Springs is a good team. They're a really good team. They got 2 bigs that are pretty good. All their guards are good all around. I think Oliver Springs, is one of the teams that are a little harder for us to match up with. I mean, we match up good with them, but I think they play kind of the same style of ball we do. So, and they come play hard, but I feel like, we can definitely win again over them. But I feel like Oliver Springs is one of our better games.
Yeah. Xavier, what about you? You thinking?
Oh, yes, sir. Same thing. I think Oliver Springs, they've played together since they was little, and they play hard and they play aggressive. They're long, know how to push the ball up the floor. So, yeah, they're one of our better competitors.
All right. And tell me about you guys both post players, so the guards are younger. And talk about your guards. getting you the basketball? They do a good job of that, you feel like? Or, is it something that that they're stronger defensively? Talk about your guards and what you think about strengths they have.
They definitely do a good job getting us the ball. If we're open and we put a hand up, they're going to get us the ball. But they move the ball fast. I mean, as soon as they're running fast, they're fast. They play fast.
Right.
But, yeah, they do a good job getting us the ball. If we post up good and make a good post up, they do good at getting us the ball.
Yeah. Are we an inside-out team or outside-in? Do we want them to start hitting first, or can we work from the inside? Or does it depend on who you're playing?
It kind of depends on who we're playing. I mean, some games we're inside-out. Some games we're outside-in. It just depends.
So tonight – go ahead, Xavier.
Oh, no, I was just agreeing.
Yeah, so I'm going to say tonight, so Sunbright's not a real deep team. They don't play a lot of people. Y'all were able to get them in some foul trouble. But what do you feel like was the reason they were able to come back or hang around or stay in there? What needs to happen differently?
I think we need to be more aggressive on defense. I think we kind of slacked off a little bit on defense and wasn't pressuring the ball as much, didn't get up in them as good as we usually do. I feel like if we play defense like we did against Wartburg, the first game we played them on Sunbright, I feel like the game would have been over a long time ago. Early in the game, I feel like it would have been over.
Okay. Sir, we can't lose nobody. Got to talk on defense. We kind of slacked that a little bit tonight, and they got open looks at the three-point line. So that's something we're going to have to work better on, is talking on defense. But
yeah, for sure.
All right. Any other things that between now and the district tournament, Xavier, that you think this is something we definitely got to shore up before we get to the district tournament? Because it looked like free throws picked up pretty good tonight. That's something that had been shaky, right?
Yes, sir. We definitely did better. Coach King's been making us shoot so many free throws during practice because, we're going like 7 for 23 and stuff like that these past couple weeks. But we definitely picked up on that a little bit.
All right.
I feel like we need to shoot the ball a little better too, and I mean just push the ball too. We're a fast team. I feel like we can get up and down the court and get in them on defense. Get up on them in defense. I feel like nobody can really play against our defense if we get up in them. So
yeah, I think one of the big advantages, I think y'all have a lot of guys that can play.
Yeah, we do. We're a big team. We have a lot of guys that come off the bench and play, and everyone plays hard when they come in. So
all right, so I know. Xavier, this is your first year with Oneida. Well, tell me what are you going to take away from this? Your senior year playing for the Indians. I know there's still things to be done, but what's something right now you're sure this is something I'm going to remember about playing with this team?
There's actually a couple things, to be honest. The first time I came in there, Coach King and then talked to me about playing a little bit, and I came in there, and they treated me like family as soon as I came in. Everybody embraced me and treated me as one of the guys, and it's just they welcomed me. And it was just awesome.
Yeah. Well, we enjoyed watching you play. We really enjoyed football. You really earned a big honor there in football. So
thank you.
Yeah, you helped us out a lot. So we've enjoyed watching you on both ends. Rylan, what about you? What about this Indian team? What are you going to remember?
Well, we're just all brothers. We come in, we're all brothers, and our coaches. You can tell all of our coaches really care about us. All three of our coaches are great coaches, great guys, and they want the best out of us, and they're going to push us, but they love us just as much as they get on us. They love us just as much, and we're just brothers. We come practice, and every one of us is friends, just brothers, and that'll be something I always remember.
Well, I'm going to always remember that you kept playing even when your shoulder would pop out and you push it back in. I mean, I've never seen anything like it.
It's rough, but
well,
Mel Gibson did it in Lethal Weapon.
Yeah, I've seen movies where people do it. I haven't seen anybody really do it. Guys, thank you for the great year that you provided for all. I'm thanking you for everybody that we've gotten to watch it, and I know there's a lot of special things left to go. Best of luck. Appreciate the way you carry yourselves as well. It's just we got a team that we can be proud of in the way you play and the way you act.
Yes,
and so thank you for all that.
Thank you,
Good
guys.
luck down the road, guys.
Thank you.
All right. We'll see you. And that's Rylan Duncan, Xavier Shoemaker, and Kevin. Any final thoughts before we get out of here?
Well, Coach King come by and said he would he's not going to talk to us tonight. He'll get us at our next game, and just wanted to give the seniors a chance to talk. But great game tonight. We knew both these games were going to be good ones, and we got our money's worth tonight. Got a little bit of overtime, too.
That's right, a little bit of free basketball. So we will not be here Thursday night, but come out and support the Indians' final home game of the year for this 21-22 season. Can't believe this is the last week of the regular season. Clark Range comes in for a couple of big games on Thursday, and then we'll be back on Friday night. We'd have no video as we travel, but we do have audio for the Oliver Springs final regular season district game, so we'll be there for that. Want to thank all those involved in the broadcast, and those include Josh Akers on the camera. It's his last game with us here tonight. So
unless they pick up something during the postseason.
Yep. All right, Josh. We appreciate the pictures for the year. And Kevin Akers for his production work. Ben Garrett, Greg Bond, the man that makes this happen. We appreciate all. We went over that earlier. Appreciate all he's done. Mark Matthews, thank you.
Happy birthday.
All right, yep. Tim Smith saying thanks for joining us. A pair of wins for the Lady Indians and the Indians tonight as they sweep the Sunbright's Tigers. We're back on Friday at Oliver Springs for the regular season finale. You've been watching and listening to Oneida basketball on the Independent Herald Sports Network.